Barren County Trojans and Trojanettes basketball teams got wins on the road Tuesday night at Metcalfe County. The Trojanettes picked up win number 20 with a 55-36 win over the Lady Hornets, and the Trojans getting their 17th win of the season in defeating the Hornets 56-49. Tonight is the 50th homecoming at Barren County High School as the Trojans and Trojanettes play another 16th district team in Clinton County. Hi, everybody, from Bobby Steenberg and Court. Jay Turner alongside John Butler tonight. Our studio producer is Todd Belcher, and this is the Don Franklin Glasgow Countdown to Tip-Off. In our first game, the Trojanettes have won 4 of their last 5 and are 20-7 on the season. Clinton County is 10-17 on the year. The Lady-Bulldogs played Casey County last night and won 54-44, and tonight is their 6th game in 7 days and 7th game in 9 days. They played Casey County last Thursday night, Greene County Saturday night, Cumberland County Sunday afternoon, Adair County on Tuesday, Russell County on Wednesday night, and Casey County last night. They went 3-3 over that span, but have won 3 of their last 4. The Lady Bulldogs have one of the best players in the 4th region in Landry Moons, who had 24 last night against Casey County and has scored over 2,000 points in her career. She was named to the 2nd team All-4th region this week by the coaches. Barren County's Abby Varney was named to the 1st team All-4th region this week. Clinton County is 3-8 against 4th region teams, but only 2 teams are outside the 16th district. They lost to Logan County by 3 in double overtime and lost to Glasgow by 3. Barren County has won 9 in a row against Clinton County and 17 of the last 19. Last year, the Trojanettes won twice over the Lady Bulldogs in Albany, 66-29, and Diddle Arena in the 4th region tournament, 55-30. Clinton County has been the 16th district runners-up the past 2 seasons, and they will play Cumberland County in the 4-5 game a week from Sunday in the 16th district tournament at Russell County. Number 1 seed Metcalfe County will take on the winner of that game. Russell County and Monroe County will play in the 2-3 game. Barren County is rated number 2 in one poll, number 3 in another poll in the 4th region this week. Clinton County is ranked 15th, with the Trojanettes favored by 21 in one rating and 16 in another. So Barren County should win their homecoming game tonight and go to 21-7. And John, just a couple of games left on the schedule. Taylor County, Russell County next week, both here, and then we head into the tournament play at Allen County.
Yeah, that's we're down to the very end. This is basically the 10 days left and start to play. For real. And Barren has really kind of, I'm not saying they turned it around, but they're playing much better these last couple weeks than they were at the start of January. And I think a lot of that has to do with Katie Murphy's back. I think she's given a whole lot of stability to the team and so forth. Little bit of change defensively with some more full court pressure, which I think was very much needed too. I think that's helped as well. And I think Barren is sitting in a really good position in this region right now. Franklin is the undisputed number 1 team in the region. I mean, they are right now even money to win it. But I think Barren has probably moved themselves way up. I think most people would put Barren with Bowling Green, Warren East. I'm not for sure Barren's not playing better than Bowling Green and Warren East right now. So they're in a good position right now. And this is a time of year where, especially if you're good and Barren's good, you keep your fingers crossed because you don't want any injuries and you kind of just want to continue to improve and get ready for the tournament.
And nobody gets sick. I know a couple of guys on the Trojans team have been sick, but I think they're both back tonight. We'll talk about that later. But, yeah, we talked about it before we went on the air. Monroe County defeating Warren East last night by 17 points at Warren East in that girls' game.
That was big. It's not the biggest one. The biggest one was Warren Central knocking off Bowling Green.
Yeah,
which
right.
I never thought that was even in the ballpark. I can see Monroe beating Warren East because Monroe is good enough. They just have a hard time putting it together for whatever reason sometimes. But the Warren Central over Bowling Green was the one that really, really shocked me. But, sometimes I remember coaching in two of our 3 regions that we won when I was coaching. We lost 2, sometimes both games at the end of the year going into the tournament, and sometimes 3 out of 4 the last 2 weeks. So sometimes you look ahead a little bit and you can get get knocked off, and what's important is when the tournament starts.
Right. And really, I guess the margin is what really surprised me last night with Monroe County and Warren East. Not really surprised that Monroe beat them.
Yep. Double digit would be surprising.
Probably been a lot closer.
I agree with that.
So, well, we got more to come with the Don Franklin Glasgow countdown to tip-off. Tip-off the season with huge savings and score big at Don Franklin Glasgow. We're about 15 minutes away. The Trojanettes and the Lady-Bulldogs. First game of our doubleheader tonight. Homecoming 2024. Halftime of the girls' game, they will recognize all the past homecoming queens over the past 50 years. And then the 2024 homecoming activities will take place at halftime of the boys' game. All that to come right here as we continue our coverage. Trojanette basketball on 104 The Score.
I have been taking ag class since my 8th grade year. In 8th grade, I was able to be the BCMS FFA secretary, and that's when I first started falling in love with FFA and ag classes. It has made me such a better public speaker. Before FFA, I was scared to get up on the stage and give a speech or even perform with the drama club. But now it has helped me become a better speaker, a better leader, a better server as well, because FFA is also very service-based, and it's really has helped me come out of my comfort zone.
Hey son, what you doing?
Daddy, I'm gonna own a dealership one day.
All right, I'll dream with you.
From one small dream to over 25 dealerships in the state of Kentucky, we have set out to provide Kentuckians with reliable vehicles and the best customer service for over 50 years. This may have started with a simple dream, but our dedication to our customers will go on for generations.
At the culmination of our pathways, students have the opportunity to go out into the community and to be able to co-op. It's through these experiences that kids get real life experience. They get to practice the skills that they learn in the class hands-on.
I'm working here at Commonwealth Broadcasting Corporation, and it's just really awesome. I get to do lots of cool stuff like write commercials. I've voiced a couple commercials, and I just kind of help out with whatever anybody needs. My favorite part is getting to meet all the different kinds of people and also just getting opportunities like this co-op. It's really just been a wonderful learning experience.
Favorite part is just being able, instead of being in a classroom where you have to sit all day, you're doing your own work for something that you're actually interested in. I would recommend this course to other students just because it'll let them know if they would like to do this for a career.
What I really like about with Project Lead the Way and with the STEAM content that I get to teach is it makes those real world connections. It's allowing kids to put their brain in action. It's not that, we're not at that time in the game where we're sitting and getting and taking notes and content. It's taking that content and applying it to real world selections. And that's what Project Lead the Way is allowing us to do and create those opportunities. Those students that you have in the classroom that may struggle with that reading and math are thriving with this content because they're able to put solutions to problems and fix things that they wouldn't necessarily get in a normal math or reading classroom.
Just being able to figure out what didn't work and how to make it work and how to work through that process just in itself for you as a person is important, but also it builds those skills that are going to be necessary for each grade that follows us.
Game one of our doubleheader tonight here on Homecoming 2024 as we wind down the regular season next week with Taylor County here on Tuesday night and then Russell County next Thursday night. And John, usually we end the season with Clinton County on a Thursday night, but we're not playing Cumberland County this year, so it kind of got the schedule out of the way.
Yeah, all that tradition is over. You know, Coach Steenberger back in the 70s started that we finished with that district with at that time it was Monroe, Metcalf. I'm sorry, it was Clinton, Cumberland, and
Metcalf.
And yeah, Monroe.
Clinton, Cumberland, Metcalf, and
Monroe.
Yeah, because they were in our districts for 18 years?
That's exactly right. So, you know, we always ended with that. But COVID has changed some things. You had to reshuffle some things, and some other schools deciding maybe they didn't want to play as well. And that's kind of Cumberland, right?
Yeah.
And so it's been switched around and so forth. But, next week's schedule is a good one for both boys and girls. So Taylor County is one of the top teams in the boys and girls region. I think they're number 2 in the girls and top 5 or 6 in the boys. And Russell County's got a good team. Yeah.
Taylor County girls, Trojanettes played up at the Queen of the Commonwealth tournament this year, lost by 2 points. Probably should have won the game.
With both point guards out, though. Katie
That's
Murphy's
right.
out, and Grace Bell.
Grace Bell was out for Taylor.
That's
so
correct. And they're both back.
They're both back. So it'll be interesting to see how that game turns out on Tuesday night. Looking at some numbers, Clinton County averages 46.5 points a game. They give up 50.3. They shoot just under 37% from the field. They've made 106 threes this season. That's an average about 4 a game, shooting at 26.6%. Not a very good free throw shooting team, only 58%, and 25.5 rebounds a game. The Trojanettes are averaging just over 54 points a game, and they give up 40.7. They shoot 43.3% for the field. They've made 82 three-point shots this year. That's an average about 3 a game at 29.6%. 68.7% from the foul line and 26.7 rebounds a game. Looking at the area schedule tonight, brought to you by CRS Construction, providing exceptional construction service with the highest attention to detail. Lots of games tonight, and really not that many double headers. Most of them are single games, but these double headers include Glasgow at Franklin Simpson, Taylor County at Elizabethtown, Adair County at Russell County, and Greene County at North Hudson. Those are girl-boy double headers. Breaking down the single games, Metcalf boys hosting South Warren. Warren Central girls at Todd Central, while the Warren East boys play the second game at Todd Central. Warren Central boys are at home against Russellville. And then the Russellville girls are at Edmonson County. And then the Edmonson County boys are at home against Hancock County. It's crazy.
That's an
Isn't that something?
administrative nightmare.
It is. Greenwood boys hosting Grayson County. Bowling Green girls are at home against Bardstown Bethlehem.
That's a good one.
And Cumberland County girls are at Campbellsville. Campbellsville boys are at Casey County. Figure all that out.
Well, I'm hoping a lot of that was caused by snow makeup. But,
you would think. But on a Friday night, generally, you've got games already scheduled.
If it is, that's bad scheduling.
It is. So that's a rundown. We'll try to update you on some of these games, especially Glasgow at Franklin Simpson tonight on the Coca-Cola scoreboard. More to come in the Don Franklin Glasgow countdown to tip-off. 8 minutes away. It's the Trojanettes and the Lady-Bulldogs from Clinton County here on 104.7 The Score.
We offer 5 different career pathways: accounting, admin support, entrepreneurship, management, and marketing. We're also adding travel and tourism to our department also.
Name one career field that doesn't use business skills. You can't, because business skills translate across all careers.
Well, the FBLA and the business pathways are so much fun, and the teachers are amazing. Miss Wright, Miss Rush, and Miss Childress are like my moms at school, and they're awesome. I personally love the marketing pathway, and that's the pathway that I have completed. And so it's a lot of fun, and you get to do co-op your senior year if you've completed the pathway. My co-op is amazing, and I love it here. But the business pathway just has allowed me so many new opportunities to meet new friends. My best friends are in the business pathway, and I met them when I was a freshman. And we have just completed this pathway together and had so much fun.
We start working all the way from kindergarten, and they start doing, if it's building the 3 Little Pigs houses and they have to build something and test it and all of these sorts of things, they start that kind of problem solving skills really young. We do a lot of group work, so they have to collaborate, they have to learn how to work well together, how to compromise. It's been really cool kind of seeing them kind of come in to kind of get all kinds of things. And plus it kind of prepares them, it kind of shows them like different career options and a lot of things that they've never thought about before. And so when we're doing Project Lead the Way and we're studying engineering, we'll pull up scientists and we'll pull up astronauts, and we've watched some launches on TV and just stuff like that to kind of show them that there's kind of a big world out there and there's all kinds of places and things that they can do.
Medical Detectives is part of the Project Lead the Way curriculum, a feeder to the biomed program at the high school. One of the things that I really enjoy about this class is that it does expose the students to a number of different medical careers and give them ideas that there are numerous potential career opportunities for somebody in the medical field.
I would definitely recommend the class for someone who has interest in medical sciences, and you'll learn a lot about the brain, vital signs, and just all around a lot about science.
Classes that we're offering here with Project Lead the Way, it allows them to have those real world problems where they're able to connect with each other, connect across soft skills that they're able to develop and work through those problems together. And so within our school, within our district, we provide lots of different opportunities for students to learn, to grow. And so that's what our goal here is at Barren County Middle School, is to empower students through our learning opportunities.
To hear all 14 Fourth Region Tournament games from WKU's Diddle Arena beginning Sunday, March 3rd, here on 104.7 The Score and on Nash 103.7 FM. We'll have it on the Fourth Region Basketball Radio Network. Well, get a piece of BCHS history in exchange for a donation to the Barren County Alumni Association, giving away the original chairback seats from BCHS Gym. Chairs will be available in sets of 3 with a limit of 6 chairs per family. All donations will support scholarships for BCHS seniors. Checks can be made out to the Barren County Alumni Association, and pickup for alumni members will be Thursday, March 14th from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. Contact Jackie Knuckles to reserve chairs, 651-3787. Pickups will be open to the public on Friday, March 15th from 9 until 7, and public pickup on Saturday, March 16th will be from 9 until noon. Then on Saturday only, the 16th, there is no 6-chair limit, but you must arrange pickup and labor required, and bring tools to dismount the chairs and load them. So, John, I'm sure you got your truck ready and your tools ready, and come and get you a load.
I'm going to be generous and let everybody else take it.
There
first.
you go.
Yeah.
I'll take what's left over.
Well, you're a collector.
I don't know if I can fit those in my office or not. But anyway, we'll wait and see how it all. I would want one of the top rows because they're mounted to the floor.
Okay.
Those are probably the ones that are going to go first anyway.
Okay.
So anyway, but that's what's going on with that, and the starting lineups of tonight's game brought to you by SCRTC. SCRTC Total Communications. Clinton County Lady-Bulldogs under third-year head coach Tim Moons, 46 wins, 56 losses overall. She'll beat Landry Moons, his daughter, Landry Moons, number 21. 5'8" senior, 18.8 points, 8.2 rebounds. Michaela Smith, 00, 5'5" junior, averages 8. Sadie Ipock, number 31, 5'6" sophomore, averages just over 5 points a game and 4.5 rebounds. Tatum Harlan, number 10, a 5'8" junior, averages 4.2. And Chloe Longwell, number 12, a 5'5" sophomore, averages 3.7 points a game for the Lady Bulldogs. Barren County Trojanettes under ninth-year head coach Piper Lindsay. Her assistant coaches are Scott Chapman, Brent Spillman, and Michael Toms. Number 3, the point guard, Katie Murphy, 5'6" senior, averaging just under 4 points a game. This will be her 13th game she's played in this year, coming back from the ACL injury. Abby Varney, number 11, named to the first team All-Region, 5'8" senior, 17.5 points, 6.5 rebounds a game. Katie Elmore, number 10, a 5'6" junior, averaging 6.7 points a game. Katie Gerald's number 30, a 5'7" junior, averages 5. And Ann Ashley Atkinson, number 35, a 5'8" sophomore, averaging 5 points and about 5 rebounds a game. Farmers RACC Jackie Brownie Memorial Opening Tip-Off is coming up. And the officials for tonight's games are Derek Holmes, Adam Clark, and Will Tolley. And the officials are sponsored by Monticello Banking Company. NBC, a proud supporter of Barren County basketball. When looking at the 4th Region Coaches Association, all 4th Region teams, we mentioned Abby Varney, named to the first team. Also on the first team is Leah Trend from Greenwood, Avery Morris from Allen County Scottsville, and McLean Hudson from South Warren. Larisha Cawthorn from Franklin Simpson was named Player of the Year. And on the second team, Landry Moons, of course, from Clinton County, Katie Smiley, Bowling Green, Alexis Taylor, Todd Central, Cassidy London from Metcalfe County, Sam Carver of Warren East. And on the third team, all fourth region, Chloe Smith, Franklin Simpson, Maddie Cooksey, Cumberland County, Ray Ellen Jones, Warren East, Sarah Thompson, Monroe County, and Madison Lawson of Warren East. And we're going to come back, and we'll have the tip-off of tonight's game. It's the Barren County Trojanettes and the Lady-Bulldogs of Clinton County. Reminding you, you're following our coverage here on 104.7 The Score, WCDS Glasgow, also on 1230 AM and 104thescore.com. We're on BC Live tonight as well, bringing you the coverage of Barren County High School basketball. We'll come back with the tip-off after this break. It's Trojanet basketball on 104 The Score.
I'm super proud of what we've been able to build in the last few years in our program. Our goal has always been to set students up for success. But what this does is I think it is a game changer because it creates that next step of connections for students to what we're doing in the curriculum and allows them to really see hands-on what nobody else gets to see.
I've absolutely loved the past 4 years being in biomed. I have got so many wonderful opportunities and it has prepared me so much for my future.
I really feel like our rigorous curriculum really prepares them for med school, physical therapy school, pretty much any graduate medical degree. Our table is a great asset. It's really just a really good supplement to help their learning.
Barren County High School is very fortunate to offer multiple career pathways. The biomedical pathway is just one of those, but our focus is always to have students hands-on experience that prepare them directly for the career that they're going to have when they graduate.
It's not about having kids know content knowledge, like, hey, I memorized this order of things, or I know that. It's actually basically like a knowledge acquisition process. Do I know how to get knowledge? Do I know how to research? What's my question? How do I know when I've learned this? How do I know when I'm ready to go to the next thing? So for them in the STEAM process, what we look at is, what's our question first? What are we trying to accomplish? What's our goal when it's all said and done? I try to have models for the kids. We discuss things. We look at examples from the real world. And ultimately in the end, they have to figure out the engineering process for themselves. I'll provide them with materials. I'll provide them with instruction, even some direction. But ultimately in the end, they have to build these things. And that's the kind of real world stuff they're going to have to work through. That stuff will take them far beyond what they learn here. It's all about trying things, taking risk, and then applying what you've learned in a classroom to what you do in life, and then being able to develop techniques that you can use outside these walls.
For me, favorite thing to teach is just anything coding. I guess if I'm picking something specific, it would be JavaScript. That's just my first programming language that I learned, and it's just, I don't know, I feel like there's so many fun things that we can do with that. For outcomes, just seeing any students like continue in the field, even students prior that I've seen like go on to working in different software development jobs, and I even get to like bring them back in after and be guest speakers to my other students is just so, I feel like such an awesome thing to get to have and get to see.
It's definitely not what you think it is. There's a lot of different people. You meet a lot of different people with a lot of different perspectives. It's really a community, and you're kind of there to just help each other.
Just this career, like pathway in general, not just like the pathway here, but just this career I feel like can be a great opportunity, the flexibility that comes with it, and obviously the pay. That's just something that's great for anyone that's interested in it.
Barren County Trojanettes and the Clinton County Lady-Bulldogs from Albany. The Lady-Bulldogs down to our right. Blue uniforms, white numbers, lettering outlined in black, trimmed in black. Trojanettes to our left, they're home white with burgundy numbers and letters outlined in gold. First quarter of action tonight brought to you by German American Bank, supporting the communities we serve and believe that when a community thrives, its people prosper. Trojanettes are favored by 21 in this game in one rating, 16 in the other.
I like their chances tonight, especially after you said that this is Clinton's sixth game in 7 days. That's
isn't that something?
I've done this a long time, never heard of that.
No. Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
And 7 days.
7 and 9.
This is the fourth in a row, right?
Yeah.
You know, I've heard 4 in a row if you make it to the state tournament. Right. But I've never heard anything like it. I know they were snow and things like that, but still, that's and some of those were district games. I'm sure they had to make up, right? Russell, and,
Russell County,
Cumberland.
And Cumberland was on a Sunday.
Yeah. But still, that's
that was the only two district games. There's Sunday and Wednesday. Sunday and Wednesday were the district games.
Yeah, that's awful tough on the team. But they've so far managed it. But
went 3 for 3 or 3 and 3 over that span.
Eventually, it catches up.
Yep. And they've lost their last 6 games. They've lost by a total of 8 points or less in each game. So they've been in those games, but
this is
not able to finish.
Well, this is the best opponent they've played, though. Barren.
Yeah, by far.
By far.
Yeah, they played Casey twice. I'm not sure why, but anyway, Ann Ashley Atkinson for Barren, Landry Moons for Clinton County, as Adam Clark will toss it up. And here we go. We're going to control by the Lady-Bulldogs. Harlan will set it up for Clinton County. Man-to-man defense by Barren. Bounce pass right side and Longwell. They dump it down in low. There's Moons trying to twist and turn. Turns in the lane, puts it up and in.
Well, she's a good player. I mean, she's been playing about 6 years.
Yeah, she's been on the varsity since 7th grade, I know.
18 points a game. She's got good hops, too. Jumps well.
Scored over 2,000 points in her career. Atkinson out top. Gerald swings it right side over to Elmore. They're playing zone. Lobs it back cross court over to Atkinson. Out to Murphy. Gerald's with it right of the key. Back to Murphy on the left wing. Putting down some dribbles. Baseline shot by Atkinson. No. Rebound to Moons for Clinton County. She brings it into the front court, stops and pops. 3 straight away. Got it. She's that's her 29th three-point shot she's made. Smith is actually the best three-point shooter. She's made 48.
Now that's a lot of confidence. It's a pull-up 3 off the dribble. You don't see that a lot.
5-0 Clinton County. Here's Atkinson, bounces it off to Elmore. Feeds it in there to the basket and goes up. She's fouled by Moon.
That's a nice little set that time that Coach Lindsay ran. It was a little inside screen that time, which is you don't see that a lot against the zone, but boy, that freed that up that time.
Barney is 77% foul shooter. First one, no good. Play just over a minute. 5-0 Clinton County. Free throw good this time for Varney. Puts the Trojanettes on the scoreboard. They'll pick up at a 1-2-1-1 zone court press. Here's Harlan in the back court. Stops. They've got away with a walk there. Moons has it now. Double team. Kicks it off to Longwell. Longwell sends it back to Moons. And lost the handle on it, and it's turned over. Here's Atkinson with it for the Trojanettes. Atkinson driving, throws behind her. Varney on the right wing. Drives to the circle. Goes left side. Murphy for a 3. Swish.
That is a lot of things that Katie Murphy has added, but one of the big things that she's added is three-point shooting.
Yes.
Barren desperately needed.
She's 11 of 27 a season from behind the arc. 5-4, Clinton County. Harlan having trouble. Going to have to hurry. 10-second count.
Yeah, this is the great separator, I feel, between the two teams. Can Clinton County handle the pressure of Barren? And, Barren has not pressed that much this year, but they have the last 2 weeks.
Yep.
And I think it's a big move.
And it's worked. Varney with it on the right side, out top to Atkinson, swings it left to Murphy. Here's the backdoor pass to the baseline. Varney, one dribble, turns off the baseline, shot for Gerald's, won't go. Moons with the rebound for Clinton County, had it smacked away by Elmore, but Moons keeps it. Oh, somebody reached in, got her that time.
It's going to be on Katie Elmore.
And that'll be her first foul of the basketball game against the Trojanettes. Longwell will toss it in, left baseline for Clinton. Sends it in the corner. Harlan with it from the Barren County bench. And it is Boone spinning against Varney. Has to back it out.
It's a good matchup.
Gets rid of it to Harlan. Off to Longwell on the left side. Now sends it in there to Moons. Fall away shot, forced it up there, missed everything. Murphy had it for a moment, had it stripped loose, but Atkinson picks it up, gives it to Murphy. Here come the Trojanettes on the attack. Swings it left side. Gerald's for a 3. It is no good. Varney with the rebound. Out rebounded to Clinton County. Underneath to Atkinson, and she puts it in.
That's Abby Varney's second assist.
Barren has scored 6 straight after trailing 5-0. We played 3 minutes of the opening quarter. And now Harlan in trouble. Goes in the middle, knocked away by Varney. Varney taking it to the hoop, puts it up, got it.
And probably should have had an eye on one, too.
Clinton County calls a timeout, 4:52 to play. Barren has scored 8 straight on the Lady-Bulldogs.
Yeah, and it's all mainly due to the pressure. You know, all Barren has to do is score, and they score, they get in this pressure. And right now, Clinton's, to me, their spacing is way off right now. They're not properly spaced and so forth. And if they don't get that fixed, it's going to be a long night.
Mm-hmm.
But I am impressed. I'll be honest with you. Landry Moons can play.
Yeah.
She can play. It's a pretty good matchup because right now Varney is guarding Moons, and they're basically the same size, too. It's a good matchup.
Mm-hmm. Moons has both field goals for Clinton County, a 3 and a 2. Get the local news, information about local events, and much more that you need to know from Barren County and Glasgow online by logging on to GlasgowNews1.com.
Barren switched up the press. They went to 2-2-1 off the timeout, which is
Harlan
smart.
had it smacked back to her from Murphy. Longwell having trouble. She's in a trap. Back to Harlan. She's going to have to hurry. Finally does. Across the line, down the left side. Cuts back left, throws up, but the shot good. On a runner for Harlan.
Well, they worked on that. I was watching them warm up, and they worked on baseline runners. And that's exactly what she made.
8-7 after Barren had scored 8 straight. Here's Varney. Turnaround 6-footer. Bounces in.
Got another good inside screen, too, against that zone.
10-7 Trojanettes. 4:15 to play, opening quarter. Longwell throws it cross court over to Smith. They give it to Harlan. Back to Longwell to the right side. And she's into a trap. Smacked out of her hands by Varney, out of bounds. As Harlan will inbound it for Clinton County. Goes into the corner. Longwell dumps it down to Moons. Out top, here's Smith. Straightaway 3. No. And rebound cleared out by a host of Trojanettes as Gerald's picks it up, gives it to Murphy. Now Murphy fires it off to Varney on the right side. Varney dumps it down to Gerald's. Back in the corner, Varney. Varney with a 17-footer right side. Oh, way off the mark. Taken by Clinton County's IPOC. Moons pulling up off the dribble for the 3. Got it. That's
2 dribble-up threes. That's impressive, to be honest with you. It looks a little bit like Caitlin Clark from those.
Yep. Ties it at 10 with 3:22 to play in the first quarter. Varney with a basketball. Back out to Elmore. Over to Murphy. In the corner, Atkinson. Back to Murphy on the right wing. Diagonal pass, left side. Elmore, 15. Got it. Elmore's first 2, 12-10, Trojanettes. They stay in that press. They come to the near side. Smith back to Harlan. Pass was deflected, but Longwell's got it. She is trapped. They take it away. Varney with it, racing to the basket. Left-handed layup, good, and a foul. Foul will be on Harlan, her first, team second of the quarter.
Again, another point off a turnover. I think it's 6 turnovers right now for Clinton.
And a free throw in and out. And Atkinson puts it back in there. Check that rebound.
Just went and got it.
Went and got it and took it away, actually, out of the hands of the Clinton County player who thought they had it for a second. 16-10, Trojanettes. 2:36 to play the opening quarter. Moons with it for Clinton County. Hands it off to Harlan out front. Now Harlan. Right side, Longwell. Dumps it into Moons. Goes to the basket. Puts it up. Missed the shot. Atkinson with a rebound. The outlet pass to Murphy. Diagonal pass off the right side, Varney. And a traveling violation on Varney. Shelby Bird will come into the Trojanette lineup. Bird, 5'6" freshman, averaging 8.3 points a game. As she come in for Abby Varney. 2:13 to play in the quarter. Barren 16, Clinton 10. Here's Longwell heading down into the lane. Has a shot blocked. Oh, we'll say Gerald's got her.
Like a lot of ball, but good job that time by that was number 12 Longwell, 5'6" sophomore.
Longwell shoots 43.5% from the foul line. First one out of the way, rims good.
She got the roll that time.
Taylor Strange comes in for Katie Murphy. Strange, 5'10 junior, averaging about 4.5 points a game. 16-11. This shot goes up. Good again for Longwell. Apparently she's been practicing this week with 6 games in a row. I mean,
practicing in the warm-up lines.
At the ball games. Yeah. 16-12 coming down to 2 minutes to play. Clock has not started for some reason. On the baseline is Elmore. Works it inside. Missed it. And ball tapped out. Put up and no good for Strange. And the rebound to Clinton County. Here's Moons driving over Bird. Shot up and in.
Give her 10 out of the 14.
Yeah. 16-14, a minute 50 to play in the opening quarter. Atkinson, best pass, left corner Bird, looking in the middle. They go to Gerald's, lobs it underneath the Strange, backs up, try to shoot the shot, had it blocked, partially blocked.
That was a nice high-low, just didn't finish.
And here comes Clinton County. There's Moons again, straight away, 3, it's in and out.
You've got to pick her up. You got to treat her like Caitlin Clark, to be honest with you.
Because she will pull up on the dribble and knock it down. She's knocked down 2 already this quarter. We're down a minute 20 to play, first quarter. Bird with the basketball in the corner to Atkinson. Back out it comes to Bird, a minute 16 to play in the quarter. Gerald's, right side corner, Elmore. Elmore back out to Gerald's. Back to Elmore in the corner. Has to go back to Gerald's with it. Left side over to Atkinson. In the corner, Bird. Looking inside, nobody there. Whips it across underneath. That is Gerald's up and under move. Split to the fenders, put it up and in.
That's a nice move that time by Gerald's. Patience.
Yep. Gerald's gets her first 2 points. It's 18-14. Got a new player in the ball game. Krista Thacker, number 3, is a 5'5", 7th grader, handling the point right now. Then bounces it off to Moons. 35 seconds to go. Longwell at the left elbow. Harlan throws it out to Moons, launches it for 3. It is no good. Bird with a rebound for the Trojanettes. 27 seconds to go in the quarter. Bird heads toward the middle, throws it off to the right side. Here's Atkinson firing away. Good, just inside the 3-point line.
Yeah, give that assist that time to Bird.
And it's 20-14. 12 seconds left in the quarter. Moons with the basketball out front. Down to 7. Being chased, double team, ball knocked away. Bird chases it down. 2 seconds, 1, gonna have to hurry. Shot goes up at the horn, hits the rim, and that ends the first quarter. It's Barren County 20, Clinton County 14. We'll be back in a minute. This is Trojanet basketball on 104 The Score.
I really like the hands-on aspect because I have several students, particularly this year, being that we do have such large gaps from our COVID time, that are having some trouble with reading. They struggle to do that. So when we do the hands-on and they're able to see the models and to watch me do it and do it, that is taken completely out of the equation, and it gives them the confidence to really shine and do all these smaller tasks.
Building that foundation of how students can use science, technology, engineering, arts, and math, making those connections with the classroom teachers and what they're doing in their classrooms as well. And you know, sometimes they don't have the time to do those project-based type things. In our STEAM lab, they're able to do that. And then also with our Project Lead the Way, students are really thinking about how to build and solve real-world problems, presented with scenarios, and then they have to problem solve and come up with solutions as a team. And so we're really excited about laying that foundation here at Temple Hill this year.
School brought to you by Southern States Glasgow Co-op. Jay Turner with John Butler tonight here from Barren County High on Homecoming Night 2024. Trojanettes 20, Clinton County 14. Addison McFall has entered the lineup for Coach Piper Lindsay, a 5'4" sophomore. She's got it on the left wing. Bounces high to Strange, feeds it down into Hannah Bragg, who just checked in. Back out to Bird, top of the key, fakes the 3, drives, kicks it over to Varney, right wing 3, good.
That's another assist from Bird. Good penetration and kick that time out to Varney.
First, the People's Bank, actually the second, the People's Bank threes tonight for Barren County. It's 23-14 Trojanettes. Left side with it is Longwell. They go down to the corner to Moons, guarded by Varney. Dribbles it out, circles around. Top of the key, cuts back left, gives it off in the corner. Longwell fires for 3. It's an air ball. And take it by McFall. McFall Top of the key, over to Varney, fakes a three, drives in, kicks it off at a baseline, shot put up, good. Taylor Strange knocking it down to the right baseline.
Yeah, nice baseline jumper. That's an assist that time of Varney.
25-14. Here's Moons trying to penetrate, can't go. Here's a long three, right wing, rattles in for Thacker, 7th grader.
Yeah, she shot that with confidence.
Averages 4 points a game, 25-17. 6:45 to play here in the second quarter. Bird with the basketball. Out top, gives it to McFall. Right side it goes to Varney. And Strange tried to go up with it, had to smack back to her. Gives it in there to Varney. Varney out top, McFall straight away. Three-pointer, no, bounces high off the rim. Rebound, put back up, no good for Bragg. Ball's tipped out, Clinton County's got it. As Moons will bring it up. 6:20 to play and a half. Barren 25, Clinton 17. Longwell. Loops it off. Moons couldn't handle the pass. Here comes Varney all alone by herself. Will lay it up and in.
Another turnover by Clinton that basically just kind of a careless mistake that time.
Varney's got 12 now in the ball game. And got one scoreboard that's gone off. We'll have to check that out. Moons driving. Has a shot blocked underneath. Strange and Longwell tie it up. And the ball will go to Clinton on the alternating possession. And Longwell will toss it in, left baseline. Get it in the lane there to Moon. She throws it up short. Rebound comes off to Bird. Bird pushing it down the floor to the right side. Throws it off to Strange. Strange gives it out top, McFall. They feed it into Bragg. Turns, puts it up. It is bouncing off the rim. Got her on rebound, tried to go back up, had it blocked. Tapped back to her. In the corner, McFall. Cross-court pass, Bird. Bird drives in, goes to the bucket, puts it up short, got her on rebound, then had it smacked out of bounds. And they say she touched it last.
About 5 shots that time for the Trojanettes. Landry Moons coming out. I think she's just exhausted.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why. It's only their 6th game in 7 days.
Right. Yeah. Shouldn't be tired at all, right? 27-17, Barren.
I'm tired just thinking about it.
Left side is Longwell. Longwell being chased out there into a trap, and over guarding there was Shelby Bird.
Yeah, boy, they had that perfect that time. They trapped the ball screen that time and did everything right except fouled.
Yeah. And Harlan will toss it in for Clinton County. Riley Wilson in the ball game. And Katie Murphy and Ashley Atkinson also return. Harlan with it on the left side for Clinton County. Gets a screen. Has it swept away. Stolen. Murphy's got it for the Trojanettes. Murphy bounce pass to Bragg. Lobs it down underneath to Atkinson. Puts it up and in. Wow.
That's a good reverse layup that time by Atkinson. And again, another assist for the Trojanettes, by that time by Hannah Bragg.
Hannah Bragg, 6-foot sophomore. 8 points for Atkinson. 29-17. Trojanettes' largest lead of the ball game. 4:30 to play here in the first half. Harlan with it on the left side. As she's guarded by Bragg. Feeds it down in low. Back out to Harlan. Drives in. Throws up a floater. Got it. A foul.
That's the shot that they're very comfortable with. Like I said, I just watched them warm up, and they were doing floaters down on the baseline and also through the lane, and that's another floater that time. It's not an accident or a bad shot. They have worked on that.
Yeah, foul was on Bragg, her first team second of the quarter. Harlan is a 59% foul shooter. Puts it up and in. 29-20.
Got a pretty good crowd coming in here.
Mm-hmm.
We should with 51 homecomings.
That's right. That is true. Kind of wonder how many past homecoming queens will be here tonight.
27.
27. Well, that's over half. Murphy on the right side. Baseline and Elmore going to fire it up there. It is good.
That's Katie's second baseline jump shot.
Yep. 31-20. Trojanettes, 4 minutes to play here in the first half. Moons with it. Works against Atkinson. Being chased out there. Double team. Looking. Throws it back out front now to Thacker. Now setting it up is Longwell. Got a new player in the ball game. 32. That is Abby Davis, another 7th grader for Clinton. They throw a bad pass. Moons threw it in the lane. Nobody there. Elmore has it for the Trojanettes. Elmore looking. Sends it left side to Murphy. Down to the corner, Atkinson. Atkinson bounces back out to Murphy. Right side it goes to Elmore. In the corner, Gerald's. Now Gerald's putting down one dribble. Back out to Elmore. Elmore directing traffic out there. 3:15 to go and a half. Gerald's on the left side. Gets a screen from Atkinson. Right side, Elmore. In the corner, Murphy pulls the trigger for three. In and out. And the rebound comes off to IPOC for Clinton County. Coming down to 3 minutes to play in the first half. Left side with it is Thacker. Thacker bounces off left side Longwell. They go to Moons. Back on a give and go to Thacker on the right side. Sends it back out. Now she's at the right elbow, looking, turning. Had it smacked out of her hand. Stolen by Elmore. Elmore angling off to the right side. Leaves it with Murphy. Sends it out to Atkinson. Over to Gerald's 12-footer. Left side. Got it.
Barren County is wearing out that baseline jumper. About a 15-footer that time by Gerald's.
33-20. Trojanettes, 2:20 to play. And what we got?
Want to call a carry that time on Moon.
Oh, okay.
The old-fashioned palming ball.
It.
Yeah. Ball's hands got to stay on top of the ball.
I see a lot of that they don't call it though.
Yeah, that's that AAU. You can get away with it, and NBA has kind of changed the palming a little bit.
Murphy with the right side. The corner goes to Elmore. Atkinson turns and fires, misses. Gerald's with it underneath, and it's Murphy misses an air ball, and then Wilson had it for a moment, went up the second time and gets fouled.
That's just great effort that time by Barron so far in the first half on the boards. I'm not keeping rebounds. I'm not as good as Robert, but it's overwhelming right now. I think the Trojanettes on the boards.
Riley Wilson, a 5'10 sophomore at the free throw line for the Trojanettes. 1.7 points a game. First free throw is good.
Her mother was a good player for me, I can tell you that.
Chastity Nunn.
She could flat score, I can tell you that. Then graduated in 2000. We made it to the finals of the region that year and got beaten overtime by Allen County.
I remember that.
Toughest losses I've ever had.
Whoa.
We had a good team.
Wilson puts this one up, and it dribbles in. So a couple of points for Riley Wilson in the scorebook. She checks out. Shelby Bird back in. So we got Barney, Elmore, Murphy, Gerald, and Bird in the court right now for the Trojanettes.
Chastity's mother went on to be a 1,000-point player here and also at Union College.
Yeah. 35-20. Here's Longwell. Cut off by Murphy at the top. Shovels it back out. Knocked away. Elmore's got it. Elmore driving against her defender. Throws it up. Hits the side of the backboard. A foul called on Thacker. Her second.
You could just tell the strength difference between a lot of the Barron girls, not just the seniors, but the juniors and so forth over, and they should be stronger than several of the 7th graders and 8th graders of Clinton.
Elmore takes the first one. She has 5 points, 61.5% from the foul line of the season. 36-20, Barren County. And the second shot on the way, rims out. And the ball hit the head of Thacker, but Varney couldn't retrieve it. Here comes Moons. In front court, back and forth, spins the lane, forces up a shot, draws the foul. Varney will commit her first. Third one on the Trojanettes here in the quarter.
And you said Moons is second team all-region this year voted? Okay,
yeah.
I can see that.
72% from the foul line, and she misses.
And Clinton and Cumberland play in the play-in game, 4-5 game. Is that right?
That's right.
All 5 of those teams are very, very close.
I think it could be anybody. I think it's wide open.
Where the same groups played in the All-A, and Cumberland won that one.
I think it's both on both sides. I think boys and girls is wide open. Anybody can win. Russell County might be have the edge with being at home.
I thought before the year it would be Metcalf.
Yeah.
But I'm not so sure now.
Nope. Varney in the lane, throws it back behind her. It's Elmore in the corner to Bird. Bird's covered up. Elmore back out to Varney. In the middle, Gerald's on the give and go. Back to Varney. Sits the defenders. Puts up and in. Tough shot. Tough move in there for Varney.
She's good at that.
Yeah.
She is can really finish inside.
14 points for Abby Varney. Here's another three. Moons can't get that one to go from the top of the key. And Murphy has it for the Trojanettes. Long pass down to Bird. Left baseline out to Gerald's. Fires away. No good from long range. And rebound to Clinton. Going to get a jump ball. Murphy reached in. And Barron will get it on the possession arrow. 42 seconds to play here before halftime.
And a relatively fast half.
Yeah.
We're going to need some fast halves tonight. There's a lot of stuff going on in between games.
Right. Varney, free throw line in the right corner. Bird with it. 35 seconds to play. Back out to Murphy. Left side, Varney. In the left corner, Elmore. Elmore dribbles out. Gives it back to Murphy. 25 seconds left.
Probably should back it out and go for one shot now.
17-point lead for the Trojans, 38-21. Murphy pounces it against the floor. 12 seconds to play.
Yeah.
Murphy, left side, Bird, back to Murphy, top of the key. Right side, Varney, back to Murphy. 5 seconds. Going to have to think about it now. Cross-court pass comes to Varney. Varney forces up the shot, had it blocked. That's the end of the first half.
Good defense at the very end by Clinton.
I have been taking ag class since my 8th grade year. In 8th grade, I was able to be the BCMS FFA secretary, and that's when I first started falling in love with FFA and ag classes. It has made me such a better public speaker. Before FFA, I was scared to get up on the stage and give a speech or even perform with the drama club. But now it has helped me become a better speaker, a better leader, a better server as well, because FFA is also very service-based, and it really has helped me come out of my comfort zone.
Hey son, what you doing?
Daddy, I'm gonna own a dealership one day.
All right, I'll dream with you.
From one small dream to over 25 dealerships in the state of Kentucky, we have set out to provide Kentuckians with reliable vehicles and the best customer service for over 50 years. This may have started with a simple dream, but our dedication to our customers will go on for generations.
At the culmination of our pathways, students have the opportunity to go out into the community and to be able to co-op. It's through these experiences that kids get real life experience. They get to practice the skills that they learn in the class, hands-on.
I'm working here at Commonwealth Broadcasting Corporation, and it's just really awesome. I get to do lots of cool stuff like write commercials. I've voiced a couple commercials, and I just kind of help out with whatever anybody needs. My favorite part is getting to meet all the different kinds of people and also just getting opportunities like this co-op. It's really just been a wonderful learning experience.
Favorite part is just being able, instead of being in a classroom where you have to sit all day, you're doing your own work for something that you're actually interested in. I would recommend this course to other students just because it'll let them know if they would like to do this for a career.
What I really like about with Project Lead the Way and with the STEAM content that I get to teach is it makes those real world connections. It's allowing kids to put their brain in action. It's not that, we're not at that time in the game where we're sitting and getting and taking notes and content. It's taking that content and applying it to real world selections. And that's what Project Lead the Way is allowing us to do and create those opportunities. Those students that you have in the classroom that may struggle with that reading and math are thriving with this content because they're able to put solutions to problems and fix things that they wouldn't necessarily get in a normal math or reading classroom.
Just being able to figure out what didn't work and how to make it work and how to work through that process just in itself for you as a person is important, but also it builds those skills that are going to be necessary for each grade that follows us.
Here at the business department, we offer 5 different career pathways: accounting, admin support, entrepreneurship, management, and marketing. We're also adding travel and tourism to our department.
For 2008
Name one career
basketball
field that doesn't use
queen
business
Kenzie
skills.
Briggs
You
Mohan
can't,
and
because
football
business
queen
skills
Lindsay
translate across
Trowbridge.
all careers.
We have one going back to 1995 with us tonight. Shauna Schartzer is with us tonight. And we have 2010 basketball queen with us tonight, Kelsey Trowbridge Thomas. 2012 basketball queen, Bailey Hume Edwards. We have the 2015 football queen, McKaylee Botts Lee, and basketball queen, Kylie Withrow Scalos here. For 2017, Kelby Burks, the football queen. For 2019, we have the basketball queen, Maddie Murray. 2020, football queen, we have Grace Butler. 2021 football queen, we have Maddie Anderson with us. And for 2022, football queen Ann Benning Jones, basketball queen Olivia Stice. For 2023, football queen Summer is with us tonight, but if I did not, I sure don't want to leave that one out. Okay? So we are glad all the queens are with us. Let me remind the queens, there is a hospitality room in the Trojan store across from the boys' locker room tonight. So queens, please enjoy the locker room there. And also, after this group photo, don't forget to come back for another group photo after halftime of the boys' game in the hallway when the new queen is crowned tonight. And we will add one more queen to the list for basketball homecoming tonight. Thank you all for attending the special 50-year anniversary honoring the queens of Barren County High School. Give it for them again.
Trojanettes lead at 38-21 here at the break. We'll take a 2-minute break, come back with our halftime stats on the Extreme Cheer halftime report. It's coming next here on 104 The Score.
Well, the FBLA and the business pathways are so much
We start working all the way from kindergarten, and they start doing, if it's building the 3 Little Pigs houses and they have to build something and test it and all of these sorts of things, they start that kind of problem solving skills really young. We do a lot of group work, so they have to collaborate, they have to learn how to work well together, how to compromise. It's been really cool kind of seeing them kind of come in to kind of get all kinds of things. And plus it kind of prepares them, it kind of shows them like different career options and a lot of things that they've never thought about before. And so when we're doing Project Lead the Way and we're studying engineering, we'll pull up scientists and we'll pull up astronauts, and we've watched some launches on TV and just stuff like that to kind of show them that there's kind of a big world out there and there's all kinds of places and things that they can do.
Medical Detectives is part of the Project Lead the Way curriculum, a feeder to the biomed program at the high school. One of the things that I really enjoy about this class is that it does expose the students to a number of different medical careers and give them ideas that there are numerous potential career opportunities for somebody in the medical field.
I would definitely recommend the class for someone who has interest in medical sciences, and you'll learn a lot about the brain, vital signs, and just all around a lot about science.
classes that we're offering here with Project Lead the Way, it allows them to have those real world problems where they're able to connect with each other, connect across soft skills that they're able to develop and work through those problems together. And so within our school, within our district, we provide lots of different opportunities for students to learn, to grow. And so that's what our goal here is at Barren County Middle School, is to empower students through our learning opportunities.
A free throw, a three-point shot from Krista Thacker, and 2 free throws for Chloe Longwell for the Trojanettes. 16 field goals, 2 of those are threes. 4 of 6 from the foul line, and Abby Varney with 14 of Barren County's 38 on 6 field goals, 1 of those a 3. She was 1 of 3 from the foul line. A 3-point shot from Katie Murphy. Katie Elmore, a couple of field goals and a free throw for 5. Katie Gerald's had a couple of field goals for 4. 1 field goal for Taylor Strange, and 4 field goals for 8 points for Atkinson. Riley Wilson sank a couple of free throws for her, 2 points.
Yeah, I thought all in all, Barren County played really well. I was impressed with their passing. I think they've really improved on that as year went on. Year has gone on. Clinton County's played zone, and I think Barren's done a really nice job of setting some interior screens against the zone and reaching people up, and also just penetrating into that lane and creating some good kickouts. The other thing I like about Barren is the switch to the pressure, whether it's a diamond press or 2-2-1. I think it's really helped them create some easy scoring opportunities, and Barren struggled for probably 2/3 of the year scoring, and this has really kind of opened that up. And I just think in today's time right now, in today's region, there's not a lot of teams that handle the ball very well. Let's just be quite honest. And the teams that handle it are generally your top teams.
It's really made a difference with Katie Murphy being back up.
Well, she's like I said beforehand. She brings leadership, a little calmness to the team, and I mean she's a good defensive player. She's not where she was defensively because of the knee injury right now. But she is a really good three-point shooter, and that was something Barren really, really needed. They did not shoot the three very well or very often for much of the year, and she's a very, very confident three-point shooter right now.
Getting ready for the Farmers RACC Jackie Browning second half. Our third quarter brought to you by Southern States Glasgow Co-op. Trojanettes 38, Lady-Bulldogs 21. And that first half only took about 30 minutes.
And I think we had, I said 27 would be the number. We may have had more than 27 former homecoming queens out there.
It looked like it.
Yeah, it went from in-line to in-line.
Yeah. And, of course, they split up the homecoming for 2024. They had half during the football season, and the other half is for basketball. So it kind of
good idea.
Cuts that down a little bit as far as time. Clinton County with the basketball, they lose it. And the turnover. Here comes Elmore with it for Barren. Hanging off right, gives it to Varney. Varney looking. In the corner goes to Elmore. Elmore sends it out to Atkinson on the left elbow. Out to Murphy. Can't shoot the three. Goes back over the right side. Elmore's going to fire a three. It rattled out. And the rebound comes off to Moons for Clinton County. Underway second half. Moons, top of the key. Goes off of the left side there to Longwell. Back to Moons. Moons has it deflected by Atkinson. Those long arms. Here comes Varney. Feeds it underneath. Atkinson puts it up and in. Well, there's a crowd underneath the basket there.
Yeah, it was a 2-on-1 fast break. Then it ended up being two on the same side, but still finished it. Atkinson got the steal and then the finish.
And Barren County stretches the lead out to 19. It's 40-21. 1 minute gone here in the third. And trying to dig it out of there was Murphy, and she came in there and tied it up.
Quickest jump ball in mankind history.
She was just trying to dig it out. And because Longwell had mishandled it there. Barren County with the basketball. Here's Atkinson with it on the left side. Back out top, Gerald's. Right side it goes to Murphy. Murphy looking. Back out top. Elmore going to fire a three from the top of the key. Rim's good.
She's not made a lot this year, to be honest with you. She's more of a 15-foot or whatever.
Yeah.
Her previous three went all the way down and came out. That's a good sign.
Out top, here's Longwell driving into a crowd. Has it deflected, stolen by Varney. Ahead, it goes up to Elmore, drives under, puts it up. It's good.
That's a nice layup, too, that time by Elmore under pressure.
So a timeout by Clinton County, 6:20 to play. We'll take, is that a 30? Just a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here as the Coca-Cola scoreboard update. Franklin Simpson girls lead Glasgow at halftime, 34-13.
Not surprising.
No. It's at Franklin Simpson, too.
Yeah, I don't. It's actually most of Franklin's games this year in the 4th region outside of Barren have not been close.
No, Barren has played Franklin closer than anybody in the entire region. Lost by 9. And it was a low-scoring game, too. It was like 44-35.
A little strangely played by Franklin. Like they were, I don't know, holding something back maybe. I don't know. They didn't press much, did they?
No, they didn't.
In this
and that's what's supposed to really be the
bread and butter. Yep.
Yep.
This game has every indication that this 24-point lead could balloon even more. Clinton County is very flat to come out of the 3rd quarter.
Yeah.
Probably fatigued.
I would say so. Ball skips off the hand. Gerald's got a hand on it, but then it touched IPOC last before it went out of bounds. Barron's up by 24. They've scored 7 straight here in the 3rd period. Varney with it on the right side, out top Atkinson. Murphy looking for a cross-court pass over to Varney. Face down low. Here's Gerald. Oh, she missed the shot. It's tipped out. Clinton County with the basketball coming the other way. Moons working to the left side, gives to Longwell. Being chased out there. Now she's in a trap. In trouble. Jump ball. Possession goes to Clinton.
Yeah, right now, I don't know if Clinton's guards have got it figured out. Anytime there's a ball screen, Barron's trapping it. And Barren has just now jumped into a little 1-2-2 half-court pressure. So maybe a 1-3-1. It's a 1-3-1, actually.
Clinton County really having trouble hanging on to the basketball. And they go down low there and breaking underneath. Shot put up and in by IPOC.
That's a good play by IPOC. She used her body that time to shield off Varney for the bucket.
First 2 of the second half for Clinton County. It's 45-23. 5:15 to play, 3rd period. Murphy out of the right side. Goes down to Varney. Back out to Murphy. Swings it left to Atkinson. Atkinson looking. And dumps it down low to Elmore out top. Murphy can't shoot. Dribbles off to the right side. Now looking, coming out to get it is Varney. Feeds it in the lane there. Gerald's got triple team for a second. In the corner, Elmore across. Ooh, I don't know. Longwell didn't get a hand on it, and no Trojanette was around to go get it.
I can see how Clinton will be really good in their district in the sense that if you don't pressure Clinton, they've got the ability to score.
Yeah. There's a pass down underneath. Shot blocked by Murphy off the shot from IPOC. Katie Murphy, left side, Gerald's drives in the corner. Elmore out top, Murphy. Right side, Varney. 17-footer, right, got it.
Again, good ball movement by the Trojanettes.
Timeout, Clinton County. And this time, let's see if they take a full timeout. We're going to take a 1-minute break and come back. Trojanet basketball up 47-23 on 104 the score. .425 to play here in the 3rd period. Here at Bobby Steenberg in court. Trojanettes 47, Clinton County 23.
They're in a 3-2 zone, so they're playing
switching
a lot
it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Here's a high looping pass underneath the Moons. She puts it in and draws a foul.
That's a good recognition that time by Clinton. They set a little back screen on the back of that 3-2 zone and went for the lob to Moons, and she's going to be able to finish that.
Moons has 13 points, 11 in the first half. And now make it 14 as she connects on the three-point old-fashioned play. 47-26, 4:08 to play here in the third quarter. Here's Murphy with the basketball. Left side it comes to Atkinson. Down to the corner goes to Gerald. Gerald now sends it back to Atkinson. Diagonal pass off the right side of Murphy. Murphy goes back to Atkinson, left of the lane, and a bad pass, or it got away from her. Clinton County coming back the other way. Here's Moons. Pass knocked down. Atkinson's got it for the Trojanettes. Underneath it goes to Elmore. She puts it up and in.
Good left-hand finish that time by Elmore.
49-26. 3:35 to play here in the third period. They skip it across, right side. Moons steps over, shoots a three. It's off the mark. Varney with a rebound for the Trojanettes. Long pass down. Atkinson couldn't handle it. Goes out of bounds. 3:18 to play in the third, and Taylor Strange will check back in the Trojanet lineup. Katie Murphy will go out. Katie Geralds will go out, and Shelby Bird also coming back in for the Trojanettes. Clock has not started. Somebody's going to sleep on the scoreboard down there. I don't know if there's a malfunction in it or what. Of course, we had the scoreboard go off a little bit ago, one of them. Comes out to the right side. Longwell out to Thacker. Back to Longwell. Dribbles down toward the corner. Sends it back out for a three-point shot. Thacker, no good. Rebound to Atkinson. Down the left corner, Bird. Trying to make a move to the lane. They whip it around the perimeter over to Elmore. Elmore back over to Atkinson. Atkinson sends it to Bird to the right wing. Bird putting down a couple of dribbles. Oh, knocked away. She read that one. That's Thacker. And Elmore tried to go from behind. She missed the layup. Here comes Varney with it. Got the fast break. Here's Strange underneath. Nope. Got too far underneath the basket, putting it up. Got too big of a rush. Clinton County back the other way. Here's Longwell. 2:23 to play in the third. Back left side. Thacker. Back out to Moons. Leaves it with Longwell to set it up. 2:12 to play. Barren up by 23. Longwell doesn't take a three. Thacker back to Longwell. Right side. Here's Harlan going up. Shot blocked, but a foul. They're going to put it on Shelby Bird. That's her second. Team's second of the quarter. Two shots for Tatum Harlan. Free throw is up, no good.
That's Lexi Messer coming in the game for Clinton County, 8th grader. I'm assuming that's Coach Messer's daughter.
It is.
Good softball player.
Yeah. 49-26. Here's Elmore with it out top to Bird. Right side, Varney skips it across. Left side, here's Atkinson. Fires. No good. Rebound to Clinton County. Minute 40 to play here in the third period. Moons left to the lane in the corner. The new player in the ball game. I mentioned Lexi Messer. She's an 8th grader. Minute and a half to play. They whip it around the perimeter. Moon's going to fire it up. Three short off the left side of the rim. Long rebound. Bird comes in to tie it up with Messer, and Barren County will get it on the possession arrow.
Big crowd. I mean, it's from the Barren perspective, it's close to the Glasgow crowd.
Yeah.
Of course, with
pretty good one.
Well, with the homecoming festivities, then bringing in all the former ones,
Bird has a 15-footer blocked out of bounds.
And it's not like
it's blocked.
Not like we've had a ton of home games anyway, too. How many Friday home games have we had lately? Maybe one had Monroe last week, but hadn't had a lot of Friday home games.
Coming down a minute to play in the third. Here's Longwell over to Messer. Bounces back to Longwell. Bounces off to Harlan. They go in the middle to Moons. Back over to Messer for a three-point shot. It's no good. Varney with the rebound for the Trojanettes. 52 seconds to play. Varney angles off to the left. Now sends it out top to Elmore. Elmore over to Bird to the right wing. Bird. As Addison McFall is back on the court now for the Trojanettes. Here's Bird in the right corner. Back out to Varney, trying to penetrate into the lane. Hooks it back over to Bird. Steps back, shoots the three ball. It is no good. And Elmore picks it up, puts it up, missed the shot underneath, and taken by Moons for Clinton County. Moons will hold it with 13 seconds. Hands it off out front to Longwell. Down to 8. They go in the middle. It's Moons turning and shooting. No good. Varney with a rebound. Got some time. Here's Bird. Stop, shoots a three-point shot. It's short underneath. Elmore has it blocked right before the buzzer. And that's the end of the third quarter. And it's Barren County 49, Clinton County 26. We'll come back with quarter 4 after this break on 104 The Score.
I'm super proud of what we've been able to build in the last few years in our program. Our goal has always been to set students up for success. But what this does is I think it is a game changer because it creates that next step of connections for students to what we're doing in the curriculum and allows them to really see hands-on what nobody else gets to see.
I've absolutely loved the past 4 years being in biomed. I have got so many wonderful opportunities and it has prepared me so much for my future.
I really feel like our rigorous curriculum really prepares them for med school, physical therapy school, pretty much any graduate medical degree. Our table is a great asset. It's really just a really good supplement to help their learning.
Barren County High School is very fortunate to offer multiple career pathways. The biomedical pathway is just one of those, but our focus is always to have students hands-on experience that prepare them directly for the career that they're going to have when they graduate.
Two single quarters, 7 in the second, 5 in the third. Stretching the lead out to 23, 49-26. Fourth quarter brought to you by South Central Bank. Small enough to know you, big enough to help. Longwell sends it over to Moons and back to Longwell. Dribbles to the right. Looking, picks up her dribble, goes down to the corner. It's Messer, back out to Longwell. Sends over to Davis, who's checked in. That is Abby Davis, a 7th grader. And they try to work it inside. McFall comes up with a basketball. Sends it up to Bird. Bird crossover move.
Double dribble. Yep. She's going to pass, and the passing lane was just somebody jumped in that passing lane, and that's what caused that.
Macy Tucker in the ball game for Clinton County, a 5'10 junior, 45. So right now the Trojanettes have Bird, McFall, Elmore, Bragg, and Strange with 7:20 to play. They go in the middle, and over the right side, it's Messer. Back to Longwell. Swings it left to Moons. Moons dribbles, goes back in the corner to Messer. One dribble, back out to Longwell. Moons with it, fakes, drives, throws up the runner. No good. And battle for the rebound gets tipped around, and McFall reaches in to tie it up. Barren will get the ball, 7:02 to go. As McFall gets it inbounds to Shelby Bird. Bird sends it left side. Strange in the middle. Nice pass down low into Bragg, and she puts it in from Elmore.
Yeah, that's a great high low that time against the zone that time. Pass that time by Elmore to Bragg.
51-26. Here's Longwell, top of the key. Bounce pass over to Moons. Cross-court pass over to Messer at the Longwell. Back to Moons for 3. Good. That's
player.
her third three-pointer of the night.
Good player. Play inside out. got good athletic ability. Of course, she's got years of experience.
17 for Landry Moon. She averages just under 19 a game.
I'd say she has faced a few boxing chasers in that district.
6.5 to go. Barren County's basketball comes into McFall. And they're going to go to 2-2-1. Half-court trap. Lobs it down to Bird. Back to McFall. She's open. 3. No. And it'll go out of bounds. I don't know.
I should apologize. Okay, he just missed 3.
6:14 to play. Yeah, they was kind of laughing at it there.
Yeah.
It's kind of good.
It's a good shot. Just missed it.
As Messer gets it back out to Harlan. Out to Longwell. 6 minutes to play. Penetrating. Right side Moons. Right wing 3. No, popped out. Offensive rebound, though, as Smith tried to go back up. She's fouled. Foul will be on Bragg, her second. Team's first of the fourth. Shot no good for Smith. She has not scored tonight. She's the second leading scorer for Clinton County on the season, shooting at 64.5% from the line. Second shot of the way, good, this time for Smith.
A little different lineup for Barron. I haven't seen Bragg and Wilson play a whole lot together.
And McFall, Atkinson lost the handle for a second, picks it back up, gets it across the line. Wilson feeds to Bragg, let the defender go by, and she puts it in.
Speaking of two post players, that was an excellent pass that time from Wilson to Bragg to finish that break.
53-30, 5.5 minutes to play. Go left side over to Messer. Out top, Longwell. Right side is Smith. Back out to Longwell. They go in the middle. Working inside and digging it out. Trying to Bird is going to be tying it up in there. Goes to Clinton on the alternating possession. Oh, they called a foul on her.
Got a foul
I
on
thought it was
Bird.
going to be a jump ball, but it's 3 on Bird. She'll check out. McFall will check out. So will Bragg. And we've got Wilson, Varney, Atkinson, Murphy, and Gerald's on the court now. 53-30. Clinton County having trouble. They finally get it in play to Harlan. Back to Longwell. Left side, Messer. Back to Longwell. Top of the key. One dribble. Back to Messer. Pass it back to Longwell. They go in the middle to Moons. Over to Harlan. And out for a three-point shot. It's Longwell off the back of the iron. Rebound pulled down by Varney. Varney will hold up now. Throws it to Murphy. Sends it off the left corner to Geralds. Tries to go baseline. Cut off by Moons. Back out to Varney. Feeds it off the right side of the lane. Shot by Atkinson in and out. Varney puts it back up too strong. Tipped around, and Clinton County comes up with it. 4.5 minutes to play. Moons, left side over to Harlan. Back out to Moons. Right side, back to Moons, top of the key. Back over to Harlan. And now Longwell with it out front. Right side it goes to Moons. Messer with it. Longwell penetrating, losing it, and Atkinson has it for the Trojanettes. Left side it goes to Geralds. Geralds crossover move, goes under, reverses it up and in.
She is really good at that move. I've seen her make several of those reverse layups.
6 points for Katie Geralds. It's 55-30, 3:50 to play in the basketball game. Right side is Moons, taking it halfway to the corner. Back out it comes in the middle to Harlan. Works inside, puts it up too strong against the window, and here comes Varney with it, racing down the floor. Varney angling off left, up with the left hand, too strong. Crashing the board was Wilson underneath. The basket lost out of bounds by Clinton. As they get 24, Bella Young in the ball game and Abby Davis for Clinton County. Bella Young's a 5'4" 8th grader. We got a lot of 8th graders and 7th graders.
Yeah, Davis is a 7th grader.
Varney out of the corner 3. Yes. Right on the inbounds pass. Her second 3 of the night. Timeout by Coach Piper Lindsay. This will be a 30 3:28 to go in the basketball game. It's Barren County 58, Clinton County 30. And this is WCS, 12:30 a.m., 104.7 FM, The Score Glasgow. Online at 104thescore.com and BC Live. Jay Turner with John Butler tonight here from Bobby Steenbergen Court, Homecoming 2024. And I'm not sure if I haven't looked back behind us here to see how many Clinton County fans are in the chairbacks, but we've got them down here in the lower section for sure. But good crowd across the way.
Yeah, maybe the second biggest crowd of the year.
I would think so.
Behind the Glasgow game. Like I said, there has not been a lot of home games. And not a lot of Friday night games, which are your prime time games to play in terms of crowds.
Clinton County basketball. Longwell sends it off the left side. As Moon's driving in, throws up the runner. It's no good. Rebound to Hannah Bragg. Outlet pass to Bird. Bird angling off to the left side. Now gives it out top. It's McFall. Thought about the three. Gives to Strange. She'll fire it up. It is no good. And have Bragg coming over the back on the rebound. Her third. Team's third. With 3:08 to play. Clinton County with a basketball. Longwell off the right side to Young. Back around the perimeter. Young. Back to Longwell. They go inside there to Davis. Back out for a three. It's Longwell. No good. Rebound. Riley Wilson clears it out for the Trojanettes. Off to McFall. McFall sends it down low. Wilson out to Strange. Fires a three. It is no good. Rebound to Bragg. She puts it back up. No. And we got a foul called. And it will be on, I believe it's on Moons. Her second.
I would think Landry Moons will be getting ready to come out. She's played with district tournament coming up and 6 games in 7 days. Yeah, she's coming out. That's probably the right thing to do.
So Bragg hits the first one, and it's 59-30. So we've got Mahala Burton in the ball game, a 5'7", 8th grader for the Trojanettes. And Bragg back to the line. Shot goes up and in. 60-30. Trojanettes have it doubled up on Clinton County as we come down to 2.5 minutes to play. Clinton County with some new players in the ball game as well. Here's a long three by Young. No. Taken by Bragg on the rebound, out to McFall. McFall sends it left side to Burton. Feeds it down low in there to Bragg. Across underneath this. Wilson gets the basket and a foul.
Again, that's that time it was Bragg to Wilson. And not an easy shot that time by Wilson on the finish.
First foul on Bella Young. And that is the second foul on Clinton County here in the fourth quarter. With 2:13 to play, it's a 32-point lead for the Trojanettes. And Wilson at the line. Chance to extend it here. 2 for 2 on the night. Ames, fires, too strong on that one. Rebound Strange. Back to Wilson breaking the bucket. She shot it too hard against the glass. And Clinton County has it coming the other way with 2:05 to play. Number 4 is Addison Smith for Clinton County, a 5'4" freshman. Here's a three by Thacker, and she knocks the bottom out of it. That's her second three of the game, the 7th grader.
I was going to say, I think she's got the chance to be a good player. She shoots it, got really good form.
Right side it goes to Burton. Bragg lobs it down in there to Wilson. Can't get the shot to go. Got her on rebound, put it back up, no good, but a foul. Foul is on 45. That's Macy Tucker. Riley Wilson back at the stripe. Gets 2 this time. First one on the way, and it is no good. And we're going to get more new faces on the court for Barren County. Reagan Griffiths, a 5'9" freshman, number 25. Number 5, Audrey Jones, a 5'3" freshman. Also, Hannah Wilson, number 22, a 5'4" freshman. And here is the free throw. Up and good this time for Riley Wilson. Coming in now is Marley Russell, a 5'4 freshman for the Trojanettes. 63-33 with a minute 38 to play. Messer over to Thacker. Thacker goes down in the corner there to Smith. They're working around the perimeter left. Another new player in the ball game is Holden Thrasher, a 5'1 sophomore. She has it now, gives it to Thacker. Bounce pass down inside there. Tucker had it smacked out of her hands. Loose ball, scramble. Ball skips away and taken by Burton for the Trojanettes. Coming down a minute to play. Long pass, left corner, saved in bounds, but couldn't handle the pass. Clinton County coming back the other way. They work it inside, turnaround shot, no good. Ball's loose, taken by Russell. Or Wilson, that is, and she gets fouled.
It should be intentional.
Yeah. Are they going to call it?
If the referee wants to call it, it is
That's
obvious.
what they're talking about right now.
Yeah,
Should it be an intentional?
Yeah. Try to stop a fast break, but when you're up 30, you just let it go. If that was closer, it should be 2 shots in the ball. But you just let it go.
That was the 4th foul of the 4th quarter. Barren County's ball, 51 seconds to play. Working with them on the right side. They give it back out now to Wilson. They dump it inside there. Russell with it. Russell gets it back out to Wilson. Now Jones, left side. Burton drives to the baseline. She's cut off. Now Burton has to give it back out. Driving in there is Jones, and somebody reached in and found her. And this one will be charged to Davis. Her first, team's 5th. That will put Audrey Jones at the charity stripe. Free throw on the way, no good. Second shot. And it's up and good as Jones gets in the scorebook. 64-33, Barren, 28 seconds to play. Clinton County with the basketball as they set a screen. The pass is knocked away and out of bounds. It'll stay with the Lady-Bulldogs with 21.7. Thrasher will toss it in on the right baseline. And looking, gets it into Tucker. Bad pass, picked up by Burton. Burton driving left, trying to get around a defender. Dumps it in there for a shot off the window. It's no good, but a foul as Marley Russell will head to the free throw line for 2 shots. A foul on 45. That's Tucker.
Good pass that time by Burton. She's a nice-looking 8th grader that time. Took the basket left-handed and then was very aware of a player coming from behind and made a nice pass backwards that time.
And the shot is good for Russell. Makes it 65-33. Second shot on the way, short. Didn't even draw iron. Just kind of brushed the net. That was about it. 11 seconds to play. Clinton County. Ball tipped away into the Clinton bench by Hannah Wilson. 7.4 to go. As they get the ball in play in the corner. 6 seconds to go. Working with the right side. They'll fire down the corner for 3. And it's short. That will put Trojanettes at 65-33 over Clinton County as the Trojanettes go to 21-7 on the year. Lady-Bulldogs drop to 10-18. We'll be back with Coach Piper Lindsay after this break. This is Trojanet basketball at 104 The Score.
It's not about having kids know content knowledge, like, hey, I memorized this order of things, or I know that. It's actually basically like a knowledge acquisition process. Do I know how to get knowledge? Do I know how to research? What's my question? How do I know when I've learned this, How do I know when I'm ready to go to the next thing? So for them in the STEAM process, what we look at is, what's our question first? What are we trying to accomplish? What's our goal when it's all said and done? I try to have models for the kids. We discuss things. We look at examples from the real world, and ultimately in the end, they have to figure out the engineering process for themselves. I'll provide them with materials. I'll provide them with instruction, even some direction, but ultimately in the end, they have to build these things, and that's the kind of real world stuff they're going to have to work through. That stuff will take them far beyond what they learn here. It's all about trying things, taking risk, and then applying what you've learned in a classroom to what you do in life, and then being able to develop techniques that you can use outside these walls.
For me, favorite thing to teach is just anything coding. I guess if I'm picking something specific, it would be JavaScript. That's just my first programming language that I learned, and it's just, I don't know, I feel like there's so many fun things that we can do with that. For outcomes, just seeing any students like continue in the field, even students prior that I've seen like go on to working in different software development jobs, and I even get to like bring them back in after and be guest speakers to my other students, is just so, I feel like such an awesome thing to get to have and get to see.
It's definitely not what you think it is. There's a lot of different people. You meet a lot of different people with a lot of different perspectives. It's really a community, and you're kind of there to just help each other.
Just this career, like pathway in general, not just like the pathway here, but just this career, I feel like can be a great opportunity. The flexibility that comes with it, and obviously the pay, that's just something that's great for anyone that's interested in it.
.33, Coach Piper Lindsay, easy victory for you tonight. I was looking at Clinton County. This was their 6th game in 7 days. I think you just wore them down a little bit.
Yeah, I knew that they had played 4 in a row. We were their fourth in a row. So, I thought we did a good job, much better job the second half. Landry Moons is tough. I mean, she can score it well. She does a really good job of just kind of getting to the rim. She can also shoot the 3. She's just a really solid player, and I thought we did a better job of kind of doubling her a little bit, making her get rid of it, and making other kids beat us.
Yeah, jumped out early as 20-14. You never really looked back after that.
Yeah, I thought like I said, I thought first half we were okay, but I thought the third quarter we were a lot better, and then we kind of threw our little zone in there. We were able to work on some other stuff. Our 2-3, I thought it was all right. We just need some practice to work on different things like that, and I thought tonight was a good game to do that with.
He was able to get everybody in the game tonight. Everybody got some playing time.
Yeah.
Look for 22 on Tuesday night.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Jay.
All right, Coach. Thank you. Appreciate it. Coach Piper Lindsay, the Trojanettes winning 65-33 over Clinton County, go to 21-7 on the year. We'll take a break and come back with the CBC Commodities post-game report. Coach's comments tonight brought to you by McDonald's. Enjoy a meal today at McDonald's on Smith Road. And we'll come back after this break. This is Trojanet basketball on 104 The Score.
I really like the hands-on aspect because I have several students, particularly this year, being that we do have such large gaps from our COVID time, that are having some trouble with reading. They struggle to do that. So when we do the hands-on and they're able to see the models and to watch me do it, that is taken completely out of the equation, and it gives them the confidence to really shine and do all these smaller tasks.
Building that foundation of how students can use science, technology, engineering, arts, and math, making those connections with the classroom teachers and what they're doing in their classrooms as well. And sometimes they don't have the time to do those project-based type things. In our STEAM lab, they're able to do that. And then also with our Project Lead the Way, students are really thinking about how to build and solve real-world problems, presented with scenarios, and then they have to problem solve and come up with solutions as a team. And so we're really excited about laying that foundation here at Temple Hill this year.
I
taking ag class since my 8th grade year. In 8th grade, I was able to be the BCMS FFA secretary, and that's when I first started falling in love with FFA and ag classes. It has made me such a better public speaker. Before FFA, I was scared to get up on the stage and give a speech or even perform with the drama club. But now it has helped me become a better speaker, a better leader, a better server as well, because FFA is also very service-based, and it's really has helped me come out of my comfort zone.
Hey son, what you doing?
Daddy, I'm going to own a dealership one day.
All right, I'll dream with you.
From one small dream to over 25 dealerships in the state of Kentucky, we have set out to provide Kentuckians with reliable vehicles and the best customer service for over 50 years. This may have started with a simple dream, but our dedication to our customers will go on for generations.
Trojanettes 65, Clinton County 33, as the Trojanettes go to 21-7 on the year. Clinton County falls to 10-18. CPC Commodities post-game report. CPC Commodities, proven on our farm and made for yours. Clinton County had 11 field goals tonight, only 4 in the second half. 5 of those were three-point shots. They were 6 of 10 from the foul line. Landry Moons had 17 of Clinton County's 33 points. 1 point for Michaela Smith, 2 for Sadie Ipock, 5 for Tatum Harlan, 6 points for Krista Thacker, and 2 for Chloe Longwell. Trojanettes tonight with 26 field goals. 4 of those were three-pointers. They were 9 of 15 from the foul line, and we had 3 players in double figures. Abby Varney finishing with 19 tonight. She had 14 in the first half, knocked down 2 threes. 12 points for Katie Elmore. She had 5 baskets, 1 of those a three-point shot, and she was 1 for 1 from the foul line. 10 points for Ann Ashley Atkinson, 5 field goals. 6 points for Katie Gerald, 2 for Taylor Strange. Hannah Baxter with 6. Riley Wilson with 5, 1 each for Audrey Jones and Marley Russell. So a chance for everybody to get in the ball game tonight for the Trojanettes, and an easy victory, John.
Yeah, it's kind of a game that you kind of. It's kind of a perfect game, to be honest with you, for in a lot of ways. You probably want one more tougher game to get ready for the district, but this game everybody got to play, and was I thought Barren played really well. I thought they passed the ball well. That's what I was really impressed with, their passing. Everybody got to, like I said, got in and contributed and so forth, and good performance. And Barren's playing well. It's the best that, this last couple weeks, I believe it's the best they played all year.
Yeah. Time to select the MVP of the game, brought to you by Edward Jones financial advisor Jamie Harris.
Well, I mean,
it's a hard one to give it to.
Yeah,
everybody played well.
I agree. When you win by 30, it's a little hard, but I thought Katie Elmore played well. She had 12 points, and I thought she hit a couple of jumpers and made a three and so forth. I mean, you give it to a lot of players, but I thought Katie Elmore had a good game.
So Katie Elmore is your MVP of the game, brought to you by Edward Jones financial advisor Jamie Harris. 65-33 the final score. We'll come back and get set for the Don Franklin Glasgow countdown to tip-off for the Trojans and Bulldogs next on 104 The Score.
At the culmination of our pathways, students have the opportunity to go out into the community and to be able to co-op. It's through these experiences that kids get real life experience. They get to practice the skills that they learn in the class, hands-on.
I'm working here at Commonwealth Broadcasting Corporation, and it's just really awesome. I get to do lots of cool stuff like write commercials. I've voiced a couple commercials, and I just kind of help out with whatever anybody needs. My favorite part is getting to meet all the different kinds of people and also just getting opportunities like this co-op. It's really just been a wonderful learning experience.
Favorite part is just being able, instead of being in a classroom where you have to sit all day, you're doing your own work for something that you're actually interested in. I would recommend this course to other students just because it'll let them know if they would like to do this for a career.
What I really like about with Project Lead the Way and with the STEAM content that I get to teach is it makes those real world connections. It's allowing kids to put their brain in action. It's not that, we're not at that time in the game where we're sitting and getting and taking notes and content. It's taking that content and applying it to real world selections. And that's what Project Lead the Way is allowing us to do and create those opportunities. Those students that you have in the classroom that may struggle with that reading and math are thriving with this content because they're able to put solutions to problems and fix things that they wouldn't necessarily get in a normal math or reading classroom.
Just being able to figure out what didn't work and how to make it work and how to work through that process just in itself for you as a person is important, but also it builds those skills that are going to be necessary for each grade that follows us.
Losses by 8 points or less. Clinton County won last year's game at Albany 57-52, finishing 15-14. The Trojans won here 2 years ago 63-49. And Barren County coach Warren Cunningham is 7-9 against Clinton County. The Bulldogs have 4 players that average double figures, including all 4th Region 3rd team selection Cannon Young, a 6'6 junior who averages a double-double of 14 points and 10 rebounds. Barren County's Tate Spillman was named to the 2nd team all 4th Region. And the Bulldogs will play Cumberland County in the 2-3 game of the 16th District Tournament at Russell County. Russell County will play the winner of Metcalf-Monroe. Metcalf-Monroe having to play the 4-5 game. Their tournament starts a week from Sunday in Russell County. And it's going to be interesting to see who comes out of that.
I think Monroe would be in the 4th spot.
I didn't either.
That's a little surprising, but Clinton is Clinton. I mean, they have the one thing that come February, Clinton is going to be about 16-5, 16-6, and they're going to have somebody who can score, and generally they have somebody who can rebound, and they're always going to be physical, and they're always going to be a tough matchup.
Barren County has 2 games remaining after tonight, both at home, thank goodness. Tuesday night against Taylor County, pretty good basketball team. Thursday night against Russell County, and they're a good team as well before heading into the 15th District Tournament at Allen County, Scottsville against the Patriots. In a week from Tuesday night, Barren County is ranked 5th in Region 4 in both polls this week. Clinton County is ranked 4th in one poll, 8th in another. So you look at it on paper, this could be a toss-up tonight.
Probably will be. I mean, you mentioned Clinton is hot, 7th straight and so forth. But Barren has overall played better. And I do think this week has been very productive for them. Only playing twice this week, got a little rest and a little practice. I think Barron's. I predict a good performance by Barren. The game still could be close, and Clinton may win, but I think Barron's going to play well.
All right, we're going to come back and take a look at tonight's starting lineups after this timeout. This is the Don Franklin Glasgow Countdown to Tip-Off on 104 The Score.
Here at the Business Department, we offer 5 different career pathways: accounting, admin support, entrepreneurship, management, and marketing. We're also adding travel and tourism to our department also.
Name one career field that doesn't use business skills. You can't, because business skills translate across all careers.
Well, the FBLA and the business pathways are so much fun, and the teachers are amazing. Miss Wright, Miss Rush, and Miss Childress are like my moms at school, and they're awesome. I personally love the marketing pathway, and that's the pathway that I have completed. And so it's a lot of fun, and you get to do co-op your senior year if you've completed the pathway. My co-op is amazing, and I love it here. But the business pathway just has allowed me so many new opportunities to meet new friends. My best friends are in the business pathway, and I met them when I was freshman. and we have just completed this pathway together and had so much fun.
All right, here is what the rundown is on the boys. The boys' first team, Cade Unseld was named Player of the Year from Warren Central. MJ Wardlow, Mason Ritter, both from Bowling Green. Jamison Glass, Todd Central, and Elijah Starks from Warren Central. On the second team, Caleb Prince of Warren East, Tate Spillman of Barren County, Deuce Bailey of Bowling Green, Ray Harwood of Cumberland County, and Drew Hudson of South Warren. And on the third team, Nick Simpson, Greenwood, Hank Button, Metcalfe County, Cannon Young from Clinton County, Drevin Bratton of Warren Central, and Mays Gosser of Russell County named to the third team.
Not a lot of surprises on there, I think by far Unsel's the best player in the region, obviously going to Western, but he's only played since January.
That's right, and hasn't played a whole lot. Looking at some breakdown numbers for Clinton County, they average 60 points a game. Their opponents average 56. They shoot 43% from the field. They've made 86 three-point shots. It's an average of 3 a game. And they shoot about 60.5% from the foul line as a team and 34 rebounds. For Barren County, 61 points a game, 56. Their opponents average 42% from the field, making 227 three-point shots this year, averaging about 8.5 a game and 31.4% from behind the arc. 69.5% of the free throw line and 28 rebounds on the season. That's some numbers, and don't forget tournament time is almost here. You can hear all 6 games, the 15th District Basketball Tournament beginning a week from Monday night from Allen County, Scottsville on 104.7 The Score. And also beginning on Sunday, March 3rd, you can hear all 14 games of the 4th Region Basketball Tournament from Western Kentucky University's E.A. Diddle Arena. And those games will be here on 104.7 The Score and on Nash 103.7.
Uh-oh.
Have the region tournament coverage on Nash 103.7.
We got a big market.
We got the 4th Region Basketball Radio Network.
Now the girls' district is not settled, is that correct?
That is correct. That will not be settled until Wednesday night at the tournament meeting to determine who the number 1 seed will be. And, of course, Barren County, Warren East tied for first.
That's the only.
Allen the 3 and Glasgow the 4.
The only given is Barren will not play Warren East.
That is right.
In the first round.
That is right, in the first round. So, be interesting to see. It will be a pill bottle. We do know that. And Piper will be the one to draw first.
Okay. And where is that held?
At Allen County, Scottsville.
Okay. All right.
They'll have the tournament meeting down there next Wednesday night. So,
we'll
find out.
In the old days, I don't know if they still do it, they used to cater a meal for all that.
And they will this time.
They
too.
will? Okay, all right.
Yep. That is the plan. That is the plan. Well, let's take a look at tonight's starting lineups. They're brought to you by SCRTC. SCRTC Total Communications. For the Clinton County Bulldogs, under second-year head coach Nick Irwin, they'll start Cohen Davis, number 2, a 5'10 senior. He averages 14 points a game. Steele Burchett, number 11, a 5'10 senior, averages 13 points and 4 rebounds. Cannon Young, number 34, a 6'6 junior, 14 points, 10 rebounds a game. Nick Poore, number 24, a 6'3 junior, 9.5 points and 9 rebounds. And the other starter, Jackson Mason, 6'4 sophomore, wears number 21. He averages 5.5 points a game for Bulldogs. For the Trojans, 16th-year head coach Warren Cunningham. His assistant coaching staff, Matt Gardner, Jared Browning, and Gavin Withrow. He'll start number 5, Tate Spillman, a 6-foot junior, averaging 14.3 points a game. Bray Bewley, number 3, a 6-foot junior, 8.5 points and 4.6 rebounds. Waylon Clemens, number 33, a 6-foot junior, averages 6 points a game. Mason Bunch, a 6'4 senior, wears number 4, 8.8 points, 4.8 rebounds. And Graham Hall, number 10, starting tonight after being out the last couple of games. 6'5 senior, averages just over 8 points a game and 6 rebounds. And William Compton also will be off the bench tonight. He's missed the last 4 games due to illness. 6'3 senior, averaging 7.6 points a game. He has 2 3-pointers behind Tate Spillman. Tate Spillman has 53 threes on the season. Compton has 51. And Bunch right behind him with 48.
Who's been on a big-time roll here lately. He was at 9 last week against Monroe.
That's right.
Got a big upset in girls basketball.
Let's hear it.
In the fifth, has E-Town 65, Taylor County 51.
Whoa.
It's a big upset. And Cumberland County went to Campbellsville and got a win 63-52 in girls.
All right. And then we got the final of the Glasgow Franklin-Simpson game, and that was 58-32 Franklin-Simpson over Glasgow tonight. 58-32 Franklin-Simpson. The officials for this game are the same three we had in the girls' game: Adam Clark, Jared Combs, and Will Tolley. The officials, sponsored by Monticello Banking Company. MBC is a proud supporter of Barren County basketball. As we get set for the Farmers RECC Jackie Browning Memorial Opening Tip-Off, and our first quarter of action tonight brought to you by German American Bank, supporting the communities we serve and believe that when a community thrives, its people prosper. Clinton County in blue uniforms, down to our right, numbers and letters. Trojans to our left, and white uniforms, burgundy numbers and letters outlined in gold. And a nice crowd, nice student section tonight from Barren County. They did not pull the end zone bleachers out, so the upper bleachers on the sides, pretty well full up there.
Yeah, they may
about 3/4 full anyway.
Probably should have pulled in the end zone bleachers.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people walking around up there.
Yeah, a lot. You're listening to WCDS 1230 AM, 104.7 FM, The Score, Glasgow. Online at 104thescore.com.
Clinton County just introduced their lineup. They got good size, too. You know, a relatively small school, but they always find a way to have a 6'4", 6'5". This time it's a 6'6", Cannon Young average double. And I don't know what the record is for threes made for the year for Barren, but they've got to be close to it.
Yeah.
I have no idea. Do you have a clue? Or
do what now?
I don't know what the record for the amount of threes made for Barren, but they've got to be close to it, Barren. I don't remember.
I can't think right offhand. But
we've had good three-point shooters, but at the amount of threes made has been quite impressive this year.
Barren County moving left to right, Clinton County right to left. In the jump circle is Graham Hall for Barren County. For Clinton County is Cannon Young. Adam Clark will toss it up. Here we go. Tap control by the Trojans as they give it out to Bewley. Spillman will set it up on the right side. Back around it goes to Bewley. Bewley looking back, goes to Spillman to the right side. Got Graham Hall posted down low. He's got the basketball, works inside the paint, spins around, shoots over Young, puts it up and in.
Good move by Graham Hall. It's so good to have him back in the lineup. He is not only one of our bigger players, but he's one of our best passers as well.
Cohen Davis with it for Clinton County. Works it out front. He'll go to Young with it on the left side. Hands it back to Davis. Davis guarded by Spillman out there. Now they look for Young. He's covered up. Going to have to do something with it. Goes down to the baseline. Working with it inside. Spinning around. Shooting over Clemens. Well, a one-hand shot. That was Mason.
Tough shot.
Shot put up and out the other end. Spillman getting the basket, makes it 4-2.
Well, it's hard to score against Clinton in the half. That matchup zone is tough. But if you beat them down the floor like that time, that makes it a lot better.
Working with it on the right side. They give it out top now. They send it down inside the paint. Here's Young putting it up. No good. Rebound there by Hall. Outlet pass comes to Bewley. Long pass right side Mason. Bunch, he looks, going to fire up that three-point shot. Nails it.
Boy, he continues. He is on a heater right now in terms of shooting. Another three by Mason Bunch.
And it's 7-2. Going Davis, left elbow, Young. Back to Davis, goes under, puts it in.
A nice backdoor cut that time by Davis. Good pass by Young.
Spillman looking at a double team, bounces it over to Bewley. In the middle goes to Clemens. Right, left side, here's Mason. Punch, it's no good. Crashing aboard is Spillman. Bounce pass out to Hall. He gives it to Bewley, back in the corner. Spillman blocks the three. Now he puts down the dribble, heads into the paint, turns, goes right side, gives it off to Hall, back out to Bewley. Now Bewley. Back down to Hall, down low, posted in there, goes up with a shot and banked it in. Got it over Mason.
Nice jump hook that time.
9-4. Trojans lead at 5:40 to play here in the first quarter. Cohen Davis working to the right side, steps back, shoots the three ball. It is good.
Boy, that's a tough shot. A step back three off a dribble that time by Davis. That's pretty impressive.
Number 36 of the season for Davis. He leads the team in three-point shots. It's 9-7. Spillman with it on the right side. Gives it down to the corner to Bunch. Bunch dribbles out. He'll give it to Spillman, top of the key. He'll put it up. Three-pointer. Got it.
They acted like they haven't scouted Barren. He backed off Spillman that time.
He didn't think he was going to shoot it, I guess.
He's one of the best three-point shooters in the region, and they backed off of it.
2 3-pointers. 2 people make 3-pointers here in the first quarter for Barren. Trojans average about 8.5 a game. Clinton County with the basketball. Burchett. They go down the baseline. Here's a shot by Young, and it's good.
I've already seen enough of Young. Young's a good player. 14 and 10.
Yeah. 12-9 the score. Punch out of the corner for three. No good this time. And got Clemens coming over the back of Mason. And that'll be his first, team's first.
Good box out. But like I said, Clinton, to be a relatively small school, starts 6'6", 6'4", 6'3".
Yeah, they're big for a small school. That's right. Davis, bounce pass off to Burchett. Now Burchett working to the left side. Had it poked away from behind, but caught there by Young. He's trapped on the baseline. Throws it off underneath, and a shot put up and in by Poor.
That's another good pass that time by Young. It's his second assist.
Clemens off to Bunch. Bunch sends it back off to Bewley. Bewley over to Spillman on the right wing. Spillman gets a screen from Bunch, dribbles. No, goes back to Bunch. He's going to fire up another three-point shot. Won't go. And the rebound comes off to Burchett for Clinton County. Gives it out to Davis. Bluffs the three, moves in, left of the lane, goes under. Shot partially blocked and a foul call on Barren. It'll be on Graham Hall. His first, team second of the quarter.
This has every indication of being a good game. Now, Clinton boys have not played 6 and 7, have they, Jay?
No, they have not.
I didn't think so. They weren't on this same
They
schedule.
played Wednesday night against Russell County. Free throw's good for Davis. He's a 74%er. Yeah, they played Russell County Wednesday night, won by 35. We're all tied at 12 with 3:50 to play here in the first quarter. Second shot for Davis, also good.
That sets up a 2-2-1 pressure. Now it's mainly an annoyance press. They'll fall back into their matchup.
13-12, Clinton County, 3:43 to play here in the first. Clemens with the basketball, working to the left side. Underneath the Spillman, he'll give it to Hall. A little short jumper, good on the right baseline.
Give the assist that time to Tate Spillman.
14-13. Davis, a bounce pass over to Young. Back out it comes to Young. He's going to fire up a three-point shot. Spinning in there, no good. Rebound off to Bewley. Bewley working it down, pulls up, sends to Hall. He goes under. Leaning shot is going to be good. They're going to count it and a block on Clinton County. So Hall gets the bucket for point number 8 of this quarter. And a foul will be on Mason, his first.
Yeah,
team's first of the quarter.
Graham Hall coming off the layoff right now. 4 for 4. Give that assist to Bray Bewley off the break that time.
William Compton ball game first time in 4 games.
We need to get William playing.
Kate Hardy also in 5'11" sophomore. Here's Hall's free throw. It's on the way, and it's good.
Back to where he was in early January beforehand. Maybe that rest will do him well.
17-13, Trojans lead it. 3 minutes to play in the first quarter. Davis with the basketball for Clinton. Hooks it down in there to Young. He'll put it up and in.
Great pass that time by Davis and left-hand finish that time by Young.
You talked about Clinton County, only 2 seniors on this team, that being Davis and Burchett. Young's just a junior. 17-15, Trojans. Spillman, left side over to Compton. Back out to Spillman to give it to Hardy. Hardy pulls up, free throw line, jump shot, no, too strong. And rebound is going to be out of bounds. So I'm going to say Spillman touched it last.
I think it's fair to say it's been a good quarter. If you like points, 17-15. It's not just points, it's execution. Almost every one of these scores on both teams are off assists.
Yeah. Here's Young. He hands it off out there to Poor. There's a wild pass went through the legs of Young and out of bounds.
I just put the jinx on it.
That's a bullet pass.
One of the few turnovers of the game.
2:08 to go here in the first. Barren up by 2, 17-15. Hardy with it on the left side. Gets it into front court. Now Hardy fires it off to Spillman to the right wing. Spillman wants to drive, spins back right. Gives it out to Bulick, curls around to the lane. His shot comes up short. And a rebound to Poor for Clinton County. Here's Davis. Pushing it down, bounce pass, and it goes up and in, and a foul. Mason gets the bucket for Clinton County.
Man, what a pass by Davis that time off the break.
Foul is on Hall. That's his second. Gavin Nunn will check into the Trojan lineup. The 6'5 sophomore, averaging 2.4 points a game.
Gavin Nunn has played really well the last 2 or 3 weeks, too. 6'5 sophomore. I think he's got a good future for the Trojans.
Yeah. 3-point play for Jackson Mason. It's 18-17 Clinton County. Looking at a trap, Bewley. Jump past Nunn. Right corner to Compton. Lobs it back out to Bewley. Had to jump up high to catch that one. Over goes left side Spillman, and the corner goes to Hardy. Bounces down low to Nunn. Nunn throws it back out to Compton. He'll give it to Hardy deep on the left side. Down to minute 20 to play in the quarter. Coming out to Bewley. Bewley fakes a 3, drives it right down the lane, feeds it off underneath to Nunn. He puts it in.
Another assist by Bewley. Great penetration in the lane. Just a little dump down to Nunn in the finish.
19-18. Trojans back on top by 1 as we come down to the 1-minute mark. Davis, the right side, over to Burchett. Burchett spinning. Leave it off in the corner. Here's a 3-point shot in the air. Good. That's Mason. That's only 13 as he's made this year. 21-19. Spillman working under, throws up the shot, got it, and a foul.
I tell you what, neither team is being able to stop the other team.
No.
This is some good offensive basketball. That's an old school 3-point play, perhaps by Spillman, where he drew the contact, kind of hung in the air, and then finished it.
Spillman's free throw is up. It's good. He's got 8.
If you like offense, this is a good quarter. 22-21, and I don't know if there's been 4 missed shots.
48 seconds to go here in the first. Davis will bring it up for Clinton County.
Barren switched to a 2-3 zone.
2-3. Davis is bouncing against the floor. The Trojanet logo. 30 seconds to play.
Yeah, they're going to go for 1 shot now.
Down to 18.
Somebody's going to flash to the high post normally, and when you have this type of set right here, got to watch the middle.
Davis at the left elbow. Young back to Davis. Open 3-point shot. It won't go. Rebound turn. Put back up. No good. Follow up. No good. That's the end of the first quarter. And the Trojans lead here at the end of 1. It's Barren County 22, Clinton County 21. We'll come back with quarter number 2 after this break. Trojan basketball on 104.7 The Score.
we start working all the way from kindergarten, and they start doing, if it's building the 3 Little Pigs houses and they have to build something and test it and all of these sorts of things, they start that kind of problem solving skills really young. We do a lot of group work, so they have to collaborate, they have to learn how to work well together, how to compromise. It's been really cool kind of seeing them kind of come in to kind of get all kinds of things. And plus it kind of prepares them, it kind of shows them like different career options and a lot of things that they've never thought about before. And so when we're doing Project Lead the Way and we're studying engineering, we'll pull up scientists and we'll pull up astronauts, and we've watched some launches on TV and just stuff like that to kind of show them that there's kind of a big world out there and there's all kinds of places and things that they can do.
Back at Bobby Steenberg and Court, Barren County High School gym, Trojans 22, the Bulldogs 21. And it's Clinton County's basketball to start the second quarter. Brought to you by Southern States Glasgow Co-op. Davis with it out front. Gives to Burchett. Right side, Mason. Inside. They work it into the paint up with the left hand. Good. That's Drew Davis was checked in, a 6'4" sophomore.
And that was a nice move inside. Finished with his left hand.
Yeah. Tate Spillman driving to the free throw line. He's cut off. Comes back out to Cade Hardy. Swings it right side over to Bunch. Baseline Bewley. Head fake. Drives in the lane. Throws it over to Hardy. Left wing 3. No good. Rebound Tate Spillman. Turns. Gives it out to Bunch. He'll give it to Bewley. Bewley back to Spillman on the right side. Spillman fakes. Wants to drive in. Splits the defenders. Goes to. He gets fouled. And it'll be on Davis. His first. That's Cohen Davis.
Yeah, it's a good move that time by Tate. Tate used a little hesitation dribble that kind of got him free. Got him to the rim that time. Drew the foul.
Spillman for 2 shots, 8 points in the first quarter. First free throw in the air and good. Spillman, a 73.7% foul shooter on the season. Waylon Clemens comes back to the Trojan lineup for Cade Hardy.
Second team all-region too.
Yep.
Good year, right?
Mm-hmm. Second shot, no, too strong. And rebound to Clinton County. Here's Cohen Davis setting it up. 2-3 zone by Barren. They go in the middle. Turnaround shot of the lane. No good for Burchett. Follow-up is good for Mason. Mason only averages 5.5 points a game, and he's got 10 already here in the first half for Clinton County. Clemens with it on the right side. Works to the top of the key. He'll give it left over to Spillman. Spillman out to Bunch. Bunch goes right side to Clemens. Clemens getting a screen from Nunn. Had to swat it out of his hands. Nunn was open for a moment. Couldn't get it to him. He got trapped in the corner. Now Nunn has it back out top to Bewley for 3. Yes!
I think that's the best 3 in basketball. Top of the key, and especially when the ball comes inside out.
Yep. Bewley with his first the People's Bank 3-point shot tonight to give the Trojans a 26-25 lead. 6:20 to play here in the first half. Left side with Burchett. They bounce it out now to Davis. And now they go to the baseline. They kick it back in the left corner. Burchett going up the baseline, goes up over Nunn and puts it in.
Tough shot, too.
Yeah.
Floating on the baseline and then finish with a bank shot.
27-26, Clinton County. 2 minutes gone here in the second quarter. Clemens. And I thought he was going to try to hand it off to Spill, but apparently went through his legs over there. It was too low of a pass and kind of got tangled up over there. Not enough space.
Not a lot of mistakes made, too. I'd say both teams may have 1 or 2 turnovers apiece. Not a lot of fouls. What it is just good offensive execution.
Here's Cohen Davis, top of the key. He's picked up his dribble, bounces off to Burchett. He curls around, goes in the lane. He shoveled his feet.
Sure did.
Yeah, there's the call by the official.
He walked before he jump stopped.
Uh-huh. Barren County's basketball, full court pressure by Clinton. Spillman across over to Bewley. Bewley breaks to the middle. Dumps it off to Nunn. He gets fouled. Shot goes in. Somehow went in. Wow.
What a finish. Actually, it looked like to me he was almost behind the backboard.
Yeah.
Gavin Nunn has, as I mentioned when he came in the game, has, to me, massively improved this year.
Mm-hmm. Free throw, no good for Nunn. Ball popped out, and Clinton County has it on the other end. Here's Davis. As Mason goes baseline underneath the Drew Davis, out in the corner for a three-point shot. It's no good, and boy, somebody pushed Jackson Reese to the deck.
Drew Davis is going to get the foul.
That's his second, team's third. Jackson Reese just checked to the ball game, a 5'11 junior. So with 5:25 to play here in the first half, Barron with a 1-point lead, 28-27. Bewley with it, the Trojans. Bounce pass right side. Reese leaves in the corner with Spillman. He can't shoot the three. Now he'll get rid of it. Ooh, out to Bewley. Bewley now drives. He'll throw up a little 6-footer and hit it.
It's a nice little pull-up, little runner, little floater. I'd call that a floater.
Kind of a floater, yeah. 30-27. Trojans with a 3-point lead. They're back in the 2-3 zone again with 4:55 to go in the first half. Burchett gives it out now. Around the perimeter goes to Davis. Davis looking for Young. He's posted up down there wanting the ball. Comes back out to Burchett. Burchett. Throw it behind him back to Davis to set it up. Now he's picked it up. Goes to Mason. Back to Davis. Swings it left side to Burchett. Cross-court pass. Wide open three-point look. Good. Mason is on fire.
Second three. 13 points for Mason.
30-30. All knotted up. 4:18 to play in the first half. They give it to Jackson Reese. Works it into the paint. Now gets free. His defender backed off. Kind of faded away from him. And Reese hits the jumper.
Kind of went for the flop and didn't get the call.
32-30. 4 minutes to play here in the first half. And Davis tried to go up with it. Had it swatted out of his hands, but he got it back, though. And then knocked away by Bunch, but in the hands of Burchett. He puts it up, no good, but a foul.
Going to be on Reese.
Yep. That's the fourth foul of the quarter. Or, I'm sorry, first foul of the second quarter. And at the line, it'll be Burchett. He's a 57.5% foul shooter for Clinton County. First of two on the way, good. They're a 60.5% free throw shooting team.
Little surprising. That's very low.
Yeah, they've hit all their free throws so far.
They look like a good shooting team, especially tonight, so that's very low.
That one popped up. All got loose for the second, and Spillman snags it. Works it in front court against Burchett. In the corner, Bunch of three, no good. And rebound to Spillman. And he gets fouled.
Tell you what, that's Tate Spillman is, you can almost tell that their legs are fresher. I mean, he's just had a little time off and so forth. I mean, that's his third offensive rebound. He just seems like to me he's got a lot of life in his legs, both he and Bewley.
Bewley left to the bucket to toss it in. Way out to Spillman. Back over goes to Bewley. Jump shot, 15, no good. And the rebound of Clinton County's Nick Poore. 32-31. Trojans lead it with 3:25 to go in the first half. In the corner, Burchett with it. He'll dribble it out, gives it back out front to Davis. Now Davis goes left side. Here's another three-point attempt. That's an air ball this time by Mason.
Wrong side.
Yep. Trojans with it. Bewley gives it over to Jackson Reese. Hands it off in there to Nunn. They try to force it in there to Bewley, and it's knocked out of bounds by Poore. Spillman will trigger it in. As it comes out to Bewley. Bewley bounces it there to Nunn. Back to Bewley. Bewley circles around, gives to Jackson Reese. He dribbles into the paint. His floater, good. One-hander in there for Jackson Reese. His second field goal tonight. He leads it by three.
Jackson Reese does a lot of things well.
34-31. Davis takes a pay walk. There's a floater in the lane, and that's going to be an offensive foul on Davis, and that's his second.
Yeah, the non-walk call cost him actually a foul that time. It should have been a walk before the charge. Can you argue for a walk on your own team?
You'd rather have the walk than the foul.
Yeah.
Here's Spillman out between the circles. Right side, Bewley out of the corner. Three-point shot. Got it. 2 threes here this quarter for Bray Bewley, and Barron stretches the lead to 6 at 37-31.
Again, the two guards for Barron, Spillman and Bewley. They just look like to me they just have so much more life in their legs.
Comes out to Burchett, gives to Young on the left side. Right side is Mason. Back out to Young, swings it left to Davis. Davis putting down the dribble, hooks it. It's picked. Knocked away. Bunch comes up with it. Thought he lost it there for a moment. Here comes Spillman. Spillman drives under, puts it up, and it's no good. We're going to have a foul on Nunn for coming over the back.
Yeah, good hustle that time by Nunn. That time Tate missed the layup. Probably should have used his left hand that time. But nevertheless, good hustle that time by Spillman and Nunn.
Minute 49 to play in the first half. Trojans 37. Bulldogs 31.
And that's the biggest lead of the game, too. 6.
It is, yeah.
By either team.
Davis with the basketball for Clinton County. Looking. Throws it over the head of Young. And he got a hand on it but couldn't put it in. And Reese was there, didn't know whether to snag it or not.
Well, all of a sudden, Clinton County has had a little turnover issue. It's 3 straight turnovers by Clinton.
Coming down a minute and a half to play. Homecoming 2024 coming up at halftime. As Bunch dribbles out, he needs some help. Somebody's going to have to come get it. Bounces it off to Spillman. Now Spillman starts his move. Down to minute 20. Taking it left side. Cut off. Out to Bewley. He had to chase it down because Clinton County's Davis was ready to go after it. Right side it goes to Spillman. Now at the right elbow is Bunch. Back to Spillman. Spillman. Thought about the 3, trying to curl into the lane. That gives it to Reese. He can't shoot. Gives it back out to Bewley. 1 minute to play in the half. Right side it goes to Spillman. Spillman sends it back to Bewley. Bewley trying to go baseline. He's cut off in the corner. 50 seconds to go. Bunch left elbow. He'll send it up to Spillman. Can't shoot the 3. Reese with it halfway to the corner right-hand side. Bounces down low. Swatted away. Young comes up with it. And going to be a foul on Reese. And that will be his second. Team's third of the quarter.
Yeah, Barron ran about, and they weren't trying to hold it, but they ran about a minute off the clock, and they had a lot of good things going, and then made a pass to the post that just wasn't there. And Clinton may try to hold it for one shot. We'll see here.
Davis, bounce pass over to Drew Davis, and a diagonal pass down underneath. Shot put up and in by Poor, and a foul.
I did not see the foul at all. They're going to call it on Nunn. I didn't think he touched him.
I didn't either. His second. Team's fourth of the quarter. And that's what Coach Warren Cunningham is.
I think that was an anticipation foul that time by the referee. That's a good set that time. A little back screen against the zone that time.
Yeah, here's the free throw. It's up. It's good for Poor. 25 and a half seconds to go. They bring in Cameron Irwin, a 6'3 sophomore. Number 5, and also Noah McCutcheon, a 6'1 sophomore, number 3. They set up on a 2-2-1, and they'll back off at man-to-man. 20 seconds to play in the half. Here's Bewley with the basketball. And we'll hold it for one shot here. 15 seconds to play. Hands it off to Spillman. Spillman down to 10. And they start his move against McCutcheon, who's guarding him. Here's Bewley trying to get around Davis. He'll put it up. And what? Got a charging foul?
Yeah.
They say Bewley lowered the shoulder?
They're going to call an offensive foul on Bewley, and that's the same guy they called the kind of the disputed last foul against Nunn. I don't think Coach Cunningham's too happy about that one.
It should have been a block on Davis. If anything, 3.4 to go.
That's a walk. Yep.
And a walk on Davis.
That's the correct call.
Yeah, it was. He did walk.
Yeah, trying to get a running start that time, and that's a with 2.2 seconds. Barron should be able to get a good shot with 2.2. You can catch and take a quick dribble if you need it.
So they'll bring McCutcheon and Irwin back in as Davis will go out along with Mason. Bewley on the right baseline to toss it in. Looking, trying to find somebody open. Gets into Nunn, turnaround shot. Oh, he shot it way over the rim. That ends the first half. It is Barren County up by 3 at halftime, 37-34 over Clinton County. And we'll go to our homecoming festivities here in just a second as Todd Steenbergen will be the MC of the homecoming activities here. In that first or second quarter, Barren County outscored Clinton 15-13. And looking at scoring, Tate Spillman has 9 points in the first half. Bray Bewley has 8, 3 from Mason Bunch. Graham Hall also at 9, but he went out with fouls. He had 2 fouls on him there in the first half. 4 points for Jackson Reese, also 4 for Gavin Nunn. And for Clinton County, 7 for Cohen Davis, 3 for Steele Burst, 4 for Cannon Young, 5 for Nick Poor. Jackson Mason had the big half as he had 13 and 2 for Drew Davis. Let's go to Todd Steenbergen.
School basketball homecoming. 50 years ago, we crowned our very first basketball homecoming queen, Mrs. Cheryl Smith Stonerock. Tonight, we will crown our 2024 basketball homecoming queen. Our first candidates this evening are seniors representing the BCHS academic team, Miss Katie Beth London and Mr. Tyler Carnes Christie. Next, representing the band are Miss Kennison Milan and Mr. Connor Kazire, both seniors. Our next candidates are representing the Beta Club, senior Kylie Lessenberry and a junior, Grant Harper. Representing the Broadcasting Club is a freshman, Anna Lee London, and a senior, Luke Pierce. Next, representing FCCLA, we have a senior, Haley Smith, and a junior, Aiden Pointer. Our next candidates are seniors representing FFA, Miss Molly Webb and Mr. Garrett Parker. Representing our foreign language club is a senior, Caitlin Huffaker, and a sophomore, Luis Aguilar Martinez. Next, representing the green team is a junior, Addie Raymer, and a sophomore, Lincoln Belak. HOSA is represented tonight by seniors Brianna Richardson and Aiden Brody. Our JAG Club representatives are seniors, Miss Sky Davis and Mr. Gabe Woodcock. Our JROTC is represented by seniors Miss Cassie Poor and Chase Hetler. Our next candidates this evening are seniors representing the PEP Club, Hadley Adams and Eli Hodge. Next, we have seniors representing Spring Sports, Miss Mia Long, who is a softball player, and Mr. Landon Shirley, who runs track. Representing our winter sports, we have two seniors, Miss Abby Varney, a basketball player, and Mr. Nathan Jones, a cheerleader. Next, we would like to recognize our class representatives. For our freshman class, we have Natalie Somerville and Cameron Shores. Next, representing the sophomore class, we have Mrs. Lucy Zala and Mr. Jackson Bird. Our junior class is being represented by Kennedy Gill and Cade Payne. Finally, our senior class is represented tonight by Miss Lily Short and Mr. Colton Boone. At this time, we would like to recognize our 2023 basketball homecoming queen, Macy Lockhart. Macy is currently attending the University of Kentucky with a major in architectural science. Macy is being escorted tonight by senior basketball player Graham Hall, along with Miss Laney Jo London and Mr. Jackson Collins. And now, for the moment we have all been waiting for. Drum roll, please. Our 2024 homecoming king runner-up is Mr. Landon Shirley. And our 2024 homecoming queen runner-up is Miss Katie Beth London. The BCHS 2024 basketball homecoming king is Mr. Colton Boone. And finally, our 2024 Barren County basketball homecoming queen is Miss Hadley Adams. Congratulations to all. The 2024 basketball homecoming has been sponsored by the Corner Shop, Awards Incorporated, and the BCHS Pep Club. At this time, we would like for all previous homecoming queens who were recognized earlier tonight to make their way to the hallway outside of the cafeteria for a group photo with our new queen, Hadley Adams. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for coming out to the Barren County High School 2024 basketball homecoming. Give it up for all of these participants.
All right, that's the homecoming festivities for 2024. Trojans are up 37-34 over Clinton County here at the break. As we go to our Extreme Cheer halftime report, looking at Clinton County, they trailed the Trojans 22-21 at the end of one, and were outscored 15-13 in the second period, as the Trojans have a 37-34 lead here at the break. 13 field goals for Clinton County in the first half. 3 of those were three-pointers. They were 5 of 6 from the foul line. Cohen Davis had 7 points all in the first quarter. He had a 3, a 2, and a couple of free throws. 3 points for Steele Burchett on a field goal, 1 of 2 from the foul line. A couple of field goals in the first quarter for Cannon Young for 4 points. Nick Poore had 5 and a couple of field goals and a free throw, but Jackson Mason's been the big key for Clinton County tonight. 13 points. He averages just 5.5 points a game. 5 field goals. 2 of those were three-pointers, and he had 3 two-point baskets, 1 for 1 from the foul line. Drew Davis had the other bucket for 2. Cameron Irwin and Noah McCutcheon played but did not score in the first half. Barren County had 2 more field goals than Clinton County. Had 15. 4 of those were three-point shots. 3 of 5 from the foul line. And Tatesville has 9 points in the first half. A 3 and a couple of 2s and 2 of 3 from the charity stripe. Also 9 for Graham Hall in the first quarter. He went out with 2 fouls early, though, after scoring 9 first quarter points on 4 field goals and a free throw. Bray Bewley, a couple of 3s and a 2 for 8 in the second quarter. A three-pointer from Mason Bunch. A couple of baskets from Jackson Reese in the second quarter. Also, Gavin Nunn had 2 baskets in the second quarter, or 1 in each quarter for 4 points. He was 0 for 1 from the foul line. Waylon Clemens, the only starter that did not score. William Compton saw action but did not score in the first half. So, pretty well played first half, John.
Yeah, I thought it was tremendously played, to be honest with you. The execution on both teams was really crisp. Not a lot of turnovers. Clinton went through a little turnover spree late in the second half that hurt them, to be honest with you. But for the most part, well played. Both teams got it very well.
We'll take a time out and we'll come back and ready for the second half. The Farmers RACC Jackie Browning Memorial second half and third quarter sponsored by Southern States Glasgow Co-op. When we come back, it's 37-34 Trojans on 104 The Score.
Medical Detectives is part of the Project Lead the Way curriculum, a feeder to the biomed program at the high school. One of the things that I really enjoy about this class is that it does expose the students to a number of different medical careers and give them ideas that there are numerous potential career opportunities for somebody in the medical field.
I would definitely recommend the class for someone who has interest in medical sciences. And you'll learn a lot about the brain, vital signs, and just all around a lot about science.
Classes that we're offering here with Project Lead the Way, it allows them to have those real-world problems where they're able to connect with each other, connect across soft skills that they're able to develop and work through those problems together. And so within our school, within our district, we provide lots of different opportunities for students to learn, to grow. And so that's what our goal here is at Barren County Middle School, is to empower students through our learning opportunities.
For me, favorite thing to teach is just anything coding. I guess if I'm picking something specific, it would be JavaScript. That's just my first programming language that I learned, and it's just, I don't know, I feel like there's so many fun things that we can do with that. For outcomes, just seeing any students like continue in the field, even students prior that I've seen like go on to working in different software development jobs, and I even get to like bring them back in after and be guest speakers to my other students, is just so, I feel like, such an awesome thing to get to have and get to see.
It's definitely not what you think it is. There's a lot of different people. You meet a lot of different people with a lot of different perspectives. It's really a community, and you're kind of there to just help each other.
Just this career, like pathway in general, not just like the pathway here, but just this career, I feel like can be a great opportunity. The flexibility that comes with it, and obviously the pay. That's just something that's great for anyone that's interested in it.
(37-34), Trojans lead the Clinton County Bulldogs as we start the Farmers RACC Jackie Browning Memorial second half and our third quarter, brought to you by Southern States Glasgow Co-op. Don't forget, tournament time almost here. All 6 games, the 15th District Tournament beginning a week from Monday. We'll have it all right here on 104 The Score. And all 14 4th Regional Tournament games from Diddle Arena starting Sunday, March 3rd here on 104 The Score and on Nash 103.7 FM, the 4th Region Basketball Radio Network. It's almost here, John.
You looking forward to it?
I am. That's the most fun time of the year.
I know it is for you.
It really is.
It is fun. It's a lot of stress, a lot of pressure, but it is fun to watch.
Well, this has been a fun one to watch.
It's been an outstanding game.
Hope the second half will be the same for the Trojans as Clemens gives to Spillman. Got Hall back in the starting lineup in the second half. And we're going to have a foul here. That was Burchett, his first, team's first of the third. Spillman will toss it in. Comes out to Hall, hands it right back to Spillman. Spillman on the dribble to the left side. We're looking back right. Bounces it off to Bewley. Bewley wants to drive right of the lane. Throws it back out to Hall. He'll give it to Spillman. Had an open look. And pass deflected by Davis and out of bounds. And Barren County's basketball in front of their own bench.
Yeah, Clinton, a team that traditionally plays a lot of matchup zone, and sometimes it's hard to tell the difference between matchup and man.
Spillman for three, bottom.
I was going to say, they're playing a lot more man tonight. Tate Spillman, is that his second three?
It is. Second Thief Peoples Bank 3-point shots. He's got a dozen points. It's 40-34. Barren County matching their largest lead at 6. Davis bounces down low. Young working against Hall, puts it up and in.
Yeah, I think that's a spot that Clinton probably did not go to enough first half.
40-36. There's Bewley with it on the right side. Bewley stops, fires it down to Hall, right of the lane, goes into the lane, gives it back to Bewley, fakes a three, spins against Davis, gets cut off, and turns and throws it up and in.
Oh, it's about as good as I've seen Bewley play for a while. I mean, he is making threes and also making good plays when he gets inside the lane.
Yeah, Bewley now with 10 points in the game, and it's 42-36 Trojans. Davis, right side of Burchett. Burchett back out to Davis, top of the key, fakes the three, moves into the right elbow, dumps it inside. Shot put up no good, but a foul. I believe Mason Bunch may have got him. And that will be his first.
Barren playing a lot of 2-3 zone. Switched to the 2-3, I think, in the second quarter. Clinton just very difficult to guard.
Free throw rim's good for Poor. It's point number 6 for him. And it's 42-37. One more for Nick Poor, short. Ball tipped off of Bewley right in the hands. A little bit of a blocking foul on Bunch.
Two fouls just this possession on Mason Bunch.
And
should be a shooting foul, I believe.
I think it is. And that was Poor that he's going to go right back to the free throw line.
Yeah, always it drives me crazy as a coach not to rebound a missed free throw, but that time the ball came out. Kind of weird that time. I'm not going to really blame anybody on that one.
First one good for Poor. He is 3 of 4 from the charity stripe. Second shot is also good. That cuts it to 3. 42-39. This ball comes into Spillman. Spillman to bring it across the timeline against Burchett. Bounce pass, right elbow is Bewley. Bewley looking. He's picked up his dribble. Somebody's got to come after it. And here's Bunch getting it back to Bewley. Bewley out of the right side. Leaves it with Bunch. Three-pointer. Got it.
Oh, that was tough. That was contested, too.
Yeah. Puts it back up to 6. It's 45-39. 2 of the 3 baskets here in the third quarter behind the arc for the Trojans. And now Poor goes off in the right corner. 3 for Burchett is no good. Rebound to Bewley.
That's good box out by the Trojans.
2 minutes gone here in the third. Down underneath. Here's Hall putting it up. Oh, they grabbed the net, and I don't guess you have goaltending anymore on that call, do you? Davis, up and under move. No. Rebound put back up, and no good by Poor. Fighting for the rebound underneath. That is Hall with it, and they reach in on him. Foul going to be on Davis for reaching in. That's number 3 on him. And the second foul of the third quarter against the Bulldogs, and Drew Davis will check into the Bulldog lineup.
Yeah, both.
Or whether that was just 2 on him, maybe. I didn't say they didn't put up 3. I had 3 for him.
I thought it was 3.
Well, that's up there now,
okay.
3.
Both teams miss point-blank layups.
And Spillman will bring it across the line against Burchett. Take it to the right side. Bounce pass off the Reese face. About to get it go. Put up and hangs and goes in for Spillman.
Tough shot. That was over the 6'6" Cannon Young. I don't know if it was over, it was around him.
Yeah, it's 47-39. Trojans have their largest lead at 8. 5:15 to play in the third quarter. Burchett dumps it off the baseline. Young trying to muscle it up. He shoots it up and in over Hall.
Yeah, he's got a nice touch, too.
Yeah, he averages 14 and 10.
I can see that.
Yeah. 47-41. Spillman picked up in the backcourt. Now Davis has 3 fouls on him. He has to be careful. Here's Bewley with a 10-foot shot. Got it.
Boy, he is feeling it tonight. Making threes, floaters, runners, and pull-ups.
Back up to 8 for the Trojans at 49-41. 4:43 to play. They go inside Burchett, down underneath and across. A bad pass. Reese has it out in the open. He's going to take it all the way to the rack. Has it blocked from behind by Burchett. Here comes Davis racing down the floor. Goes to the basket, puts it up and in.
Well, that was one tremendous block that time by Burchett. I didn't see that
from
coming.
nowhere. Yeah. In the middle, Hall over to Bunch. Back to Reese. Spillman's got it out front. Gives to Bewley on the left wing. Now Bewley's going to launch it up for three. Bingo!
And you're feeling it. You're feeling it. He's kind of like Mason Bunch last Friday night against Monroe.
Bewley with three. The Peoples make 3 shots here, 3-pointers.
Well, again, Clinton just backed off of him.
52-43. Trojans now up by 9, their largest of the game. Diagonal pass knocked up in the air by Bunch. Almost had it. And then Clinton loses it out of bounds. It went off Burchett.
Well, they telegraphed the pass at time. He was trying to set a flare screen on the back of the zone, but if you're a good defensive player like Tate Spillman is, once you see that player put the ball over his head, well, he's going to try to make that skip pass. Good read that time by the Trojans.
And Bewley will bring it up for Barron. Gets it across the timeline. Right side it goes to Reese. Going up the baseline. He's cut off. Bounces off to Hall. Out to Bunch. Another 3-point attempt. Bounces off. And a foul on the rebound.
Probably going to be on Spillman. Yeah. Good look at time by Mason.
That's his first personal, number 2 on the Trojans here in the quarter. 3.5 minutes to play. Third period, Barron 52, Clinton 43. Right side it goes to Burchett, goes out to Young. Sends it left over to Davis. Davis sends it back out front to Drew Davis. Got Drew Davis and Cohen Davis. And it's Cohen Davis handling the basketball. Long bounce pass in the corner over to Burchett. Sends it back out to Davis. Thought about the 3 from way out there. Drives, throws up an off-balance shot, hits it.
Tough shot that time. Pretty good body control in the lane.
52-45. And it comes out to Spillman. They got fouled on that one, and then we're going to have a foul here, and let's see who they're going to put it on.
I think it's going to be on 14 for Clinton, trying to get through a screen.
That's Drew Davis. I have him for 3. And that's the third team foul at Clinton County here in the corner. And is Bewley to toss it in for the Trojans, right side of the basket. Comes out to Hall. He'll give it to Reese. Reese goes left side, looks right, sends it back over to Hall. Now Hall bounces to Spillman. Spillman against Young. He's defended out there, drives it into the lane, can't go anywhere, gives it back out to Bewley. Bewley, and now going to be an offensive foul on Bewley.
That was a complete flop that time.
His second, team's third.
Yeah, absolutely nothing to that call, to be honest with you. I think the game's been well officiated, but that was a flop.
52-45. Here's Davis firing up a 3-point shot. It's off the mark to the right, but chased down by Burchett. Burchett drives in, dumps it off to Young. Young puts it up and in.
Young is going to score. He's 6'6" down on the block.
Cuts it to 5, and reach-in foul on Burchett. That's going to be his second, the team fourth. And Jackson Reese will toss it in here on the side. Comes out to Hall. He'll hand it back to Reese. Now Reese working against Burchett out there. Now picks that, goes to Spillman with it. Spillman starts his move against Drew Davis. Hands it off to Clemens. Around the left side it goes to Reese. Reese heads into the paint, had it knocked loose, but chased down by Bewley. Bewley drives it to the free throw line. Gives to Hall. Hall out to Spillman. Steps up, shoots a 3. Yes!
That's number 3.
Number 3 for Tate Spillman. He's got 17 points. The lead is back up to 8 at 55-47 with a minute 35 to play in the third. Out with it is Poor. Spins, looks, hands it back off to Burchett. Coming by, goes into the lane and had it swiped away out of bounds. Mason Bunch and Gavin Nunn checking back into the Trojan lineup. Graham Hall and Jackson Reed out with a minute 24 to play here in the third quarter. Barren County up by 8. Here's the lob, and a Young turns with a hook shot. Got it.
I'm impressed with him, Jay.
Yeah.
That was about a, 10-foot jump hook?
Yeah, it was. 55-49. Spillman off to Bewley. 3 if it goes. No good. Rebound comes off to Burchett. Burchett sends it across up to Davis. Davis fires it off. Right corner going up the baseline. Poor and threw it away, and Clemens couldn't handle it. It goes out of bounds. 1 minute to play here in the third. Comes into the corner. Burchett will head fake on the 3. Drives into the paint. Turns. Goes up with a shot. No good. Rebound tapped off to Clemens. Clemens driving it up the court. Clemens driving. Shovel pass to Nunn. Kicks it out to Bewley. Over it goes to Bunch. He's open. 3 in the air. No good. And the rebound comes off to Clinton County. A foul on Gavin Nunn, I believe.
Yeah, that was a real good look by Mason Bunch. Wide open from the kind of the top. Just missed it.
Yeah, that's the 5th foul of the quarter against the Trojans. At the line is Nick Poore. He is 4 or 5. Here's the final score. South Warren boys 87, Metcalfe County 72. And girls, Metcalfe County 58, Russell County 47.
Good gracious. Just never know.
That was the district game, of course.
Yeah.
No basket on the shot. Had a lane violation.
Lane violation on Clinton.
So you got the first one, but the second one will not count. 55-50. Barren County, 35 seconds to play before the end of the quarter. Here's Bewley with a basketball. Sends it out to Kate Hardy. He's on the court now. Hardy sends it outside over to Spillman. Spillman being defended by Drew Davis. Circles around, gives it back to Hardy. Got Burchett guarding him, putting the pressure on him. Spins away, right side off to Bunch. Down to 15 seconds to play. Back to Hardy. Sends it back out near the timeline to Bewley, down to 8. Now Bewley working to the left, gets double teamed, lobs it over to Spillman. 3 seconds, 2. Spillman throws it up and banked it in at the buzzer.
What a shot that time by Tate Spillman. What a shot. Went through 2 people, hung in the air, and finished it.
So after 3, it is Barren County 57, Clinton County 50. We'll be back with the final quarter after this break. Trojan basketball on 104 The Score.
I'm super proud of what we've been able to build in the last few years in our program. Our goal has always been to set students up for success. But what this does is I think it is a game changer because it creates that next step of connections for students to what we're doing in the curriculum and allows them to really see hands-on what nobody else gets to see.
I've absolutely loved the past 4 years being in biomed. I have got so many wonderful opportunities and it's prepared me so much for my future.
I really feel like our rigorous curriculum really prepares them for med school, physical therapy school, pretty much any graduate medical degree. Our table is a great asset. It's really just a really good supplement to help their learning.
Barren County High School is very fortunate to offer multiple career pathways. The biomedical pathway is just one of those, but our focus is always to have students hands-on experience that prepare them directly for the career that they're going to have when they graduate.
Trojans lead at 57-50 over Clinton County. Bulldogs with the basketball as we start the 4th. Here's Poore out of the corner for 3. Rim's no good. Rebound comes off to Brave. Long pass down the court. Spillman drives under, puts it up, and it's no good, but a foul. Rimmed off, but the foul on 24. That's Poore, his first, team's first of the quarter.
That's the correct call. Late trying to slide over and take the charge, but again, the 2 guards for Barren. Bewley on the rebound and then the pass, and then Spillman getting to the basket.
Spillman's 2 of 3 at the stripe tonight. First one is up and good.
I just assume, I think what I'm trying to say, I would like to have Spillman up with the money on the line of the free throw line. He just doesn't look like to me he's going to miss.
That was too strong. It's tapped back out from Bunch to Spillman, had it swiped away, but then it goes off him and out of bounds. Boy, there's a lot of reaching in going on, and Bunch is down.
Yeah, I think it's his left
shoulder, looks like.
Shoulder.
And he's in a lot of pain underneath the Trojan bucket.
I'm hoping it's just a bruise rather than the fear would be a separation or whatever. He was battling with the rebound. I don't know if another player kind of came down on his arm or he got hooked. I didn't see the.
I couldn't tell either.
I'd have to see a replay.
Not sure what happened there.
That's the one thing that you don't want this time of year.
Mm-hmm. It's hard to tell what.
Yeah, they're looking at his left arm, and I do think it's his shoulder area.
While they're looking at Mason Bunch, let's take a 1-minute break and we'll come back. It's 58-50 Trojans on 104 The Score. Cade Hardy lobs it off to Bewley. Had to jump up high and get it right in front of Barren County's bench. Now we're going to have a foul as they come chasing Bewley. It'll be charged to Davis, and that's his fourth. Mason Punch has gone to the training room. Dwayne Miller checking out his shoulder. Hopefully it's nothing serious, and he'll be back on Tuesday night. 1 minute gone here in the fourth. 58-52. Well, Burchett really putting the pressure on Spillman wherever he goes, even without the basketball. And now we're going to have a blocking foul on Burchett. That's his third. Team's third of the quarter.
Yeah, you're just not going to get that call when you're bodying up with somebody 50 feet from the basket. And Davis now is going to have to come out of the game with his fourth.
As Hardy gets it inbounds out to Spillman. Right side Hardy, thought about the three, drives, kicks it over to Clemens, left of the circle. Now Clemens putting down one dribble, needs some help, feeds it back off to Bewley, circling around. To the right, he needs help, and goes to Hardy. Feeds it to Spillman, and a foul. This one's going to be on Drew Davis, and I have him for 4.
Yeah, Barron will be shooting the bonus with one more foul. That's 14 fouls in the first minute 30 of the fourth quarter.
As Bewley looks to inbound. Comes underneath, it's Hall left of the lane. Out to Hardy. Back to Bewley. Fakes the three, goes up the baseline. He's cut off. Back to Spillman. He fakes a three.
That's a foul.
And he gets tripped up.
Yeah,
and that'll be on McCutcheon.
Yeah, all just hands and all over him right now. It's not even a disputed call. Now, I know Clinton doesn't like it because it's 5-0 in fouls, but they were
that's
clearly earned.
They play physical. And sometimes you get caught with it. Here's Spillman's free throw. It's up. It is good.
And I've seen, to be honest with you, I was going to say earlier, I've seen more physical Clinton teams, to be honest with you. But this quarter, especially on the ball, has been much more physical.
Yep. Second shot, he missed it, and he knew. And now Spillman is down.
He's okay. Yep. I think he just got his breath knocked out of it. He's up.
So they got 5 on 4. And here's Young working inside the paint. Had it stripped loose by Hall, and here comes Bewley. He'll give it off to Reese. Reese driving, pulling up, giving it to Spillman to the left wing. He drives to the free throw line, gives it out to Reese. Reese wants to drive against Drew Davis. Spins in the lane, whistle, and a travel.
Yeah, that was good defense that time by Clinton.
Mason Bunch coming back out of the training room.
Well, he looks better because when he went to the training room, he had his arm almost like in a sling, and he's coming back without it. So that's a good sign.
59-52, just under 6 minutes to play in the basketball game. As they send it over to the left side to Mason. There's a cross-court pass. Mason out of the corner for 3, no good. And battle for the rebound is put up and in by Poole.
Yeah, right now Clinton is hurting Barron on the boards. Another offensive rebound.
Lead is 5. It's 59-54. The largest has been 9 for the ball game. Spillman spinning, going inside, puts up the shot. And they're going to call a foul.
If the basket goes in, it's got to be and one.
And who'd they call a foul on? Let's see. McCutcheon, his second.
Okay, he made the basket. I guess they're going to call it on the floor.
Did the basket? Okay.
The basket did go in, but he must have called it on the floor.
Yeah. So 2 shots for Tate Spillman. He's missed his last 2, and a free throw, he missed that one.
Yeah, I put the jinx on Tate. I said I would prefer him shooting free throws, but right now everything is long that he's missing. Good news, Mason Bunch back in the game.
That is a really good sign. 21 for Spillman in this ball game. Trying to get number 22. If he connects on this one, it's on the way, and he got it.
A little bit more arch. That's a better free throw.
Lead is 6 for the Trojans at 60-54. 5:25 to play. And with it is McCutcheon. Get it down the corner. They go into Young. Young had to dribble again. Trojans have it. Here comes Spillman racing to the bucket. Oh, he gets fouled hard.
That's going to be number 4, too. I think it's on Burchett.
And that will be his 4th. So now Clinton County starting to get in foul trouble. Cohen Davis 4, Steele Burchett 4, Drew Davis has 4. Timeout by Clinton County with 5:12 to go. Barren County 60, Clinton County 54.
Barron has a big advantage being this early in the bonus, so they just have to make the free throws. Right now they're struggling at the free throw line, but right now in terms of the fouls, it's 5-0. It's actually 6-0 in favor of Barron.
Trojanettes won earlier tonight, 65-33 over the Clinton County Lady-Bulldogs. Go to 21-7. Taylor County Tuesday night. Now the girls' game will start at 5:30 on Tuesday night. I didn't mention that earlier.
Okay. Yeah.
So they're going to be time zones.
So we're used to that. Taylor's lost. A very surprising loss tonight to E-Town.
Yeah. So Taylor County, girl boy doubleheader Tuesday night. Then we'll close out the season next Thursday with Russell County here. But 5:30 start for the girls on Tuesday night. We'll be on there at about 5:15. Tate Spillman going back to the free throw line. And the first of 2 on the way, good.
It's better arch.
23 now for Tate Spillman. 61-54. And that one bounces and drops in. 62-54, Barron. 5:10 to play. And Cohen Davis back in the court now with those 4 fouls. So he works it to the left side, bounces into Young, dumps it down underneath. Whistle, what do we got? No basket?
Yeah, it's going to be on Jackson Reese on the hold.
Put it on
Bewley. I thought it was Jackson Reese. Okay, all right.
That is his 3rd and the first foul of the 4th quarter. And here's the lob. Young in the lane, goes up over Hall, but Hall blocked it on him, and the ball out of bounds off the Bulldogs.
What a block by Graham Hall. On the 6'6", Cannon Young.
Yeah. Clinton County picking up with pressure, comes into Bunch. He'll give it back to Reese. Reese will get it across the line. Takes it right, he'll give it to Spillman. He sets a screen, but they come chasing him. Here's a hook pass down underneath the hole from Bunch. He puts it in.
Great touch pass that time by Bunch. Caught it in the air and just dropped it down.
Yeah. Trojans lead it by 10, their largest of the ball game. Burchett going in traffic, puts it up and in. He was determined to go to the bucket that time. 64-56, only the 2nd field goal for Steele Burchett tonight. Averaging 13 a game. 64-56 Trojans. Spillman in the lane, has to get out of there. Scoots it off over to Hall. Long three by Spillman is short, and it's going to go out of bounds. Clinton County basketball, 4:04 to go. Trojan 64, Clinton County 56. As Davis picks it up off the floor. Half the quarter gone here. Here's Poor, dumps it down into Young. Turnaround shot.
Yeah, they're doing a nice job of screening inside the zone.
64-58. The 10-point lead is at 6. Hall gives it out to Reese. Bounce pass right side corner. Bunch of 3. Yes!
That's almost like a layup for Mason Bunch. Wide open from the corner.
3 threes from Mason Bunch tonight. The lead back up to 9 for the Trojans at 67-58. And a timeout. 3:41 to play.
I think Coach Cunningham called that timeout. We'll see if they're either going to switch out of that 2-3 zone or they're going to make some adjustments, because they are really Clinton's doing a good job of those little inside screens that are really freeing it up for Cannon Young. I think that's going to be the adjustment. We're either going to go man or do something to try to figure out what's going on and get those inside screens.
And the thing about the Bulldogs, are in foul trouble. Cohen, Davis, Steele, Burchett, they're 2 guards with 4 fouls.
And Davis has played backed off a little bit, but Burchett, that last possession was basically almost hugging off the ball Bray Bewley the whole time. You know, very, very aggressive, and if he continues doing that, he'll pick up 5.
Yep. Cannon Young leads Clinton County in scoring. He has scored 12 of his 16 in the second half. And Tate Spillman here with 24 points for Barren County. Bray Bewley with 15.
Well, I think the Barren guards have been tremendous. Bewley and Spillman.
Mason Bunch with 3 threes. What about Graham Hall in the first quarter? Had 9 of his 11. So almost 4 players in double figures. Down to 3.5 minutes to play. Barren up by 9. They dump it in there. Here's Burchett. Forces up the shot, and he is going to be fouled. They put it on Jackson Reese. That's his 3rd. Team 2nd. At the line is Steele Burchett. He is a 57.5% foul shooter. Made 1 of 2 back in the second quarter. Got that one to drop in. Back at 67-59. And 1 more for Burchett. Puts it up, and it is good. Coming back in for Coach Nick Irwin is Noah McCutcheon. He'll come in for Nick Poor.
With a front line, 2 guards for Clinton picking up full court. They both have 4.
Yep. Reese gets the ball in play to Spillman. Back to Reese. Reese will work it up against McCutcheon. Gets it across the line. He drives, got tripped up. McCutcheon's 3rd personal.
All been the same call, too. Just too much hands, too much body on the dribbler.
And it'll be Jackson Reese going to the free throw line for 2 shots. First one for Reese is going to come off. Mason back in for Clinton County. He'll replace McCutcheon. Jackson Reese, a couple of field goals back in the second quarter. This free throw's good. Gives him 5 on the night. 68-60 Trojans, 3:20 to play. Need to start the clock. Finally do. Davis with the basketball. Passes out to Burchett. He's going to fire up a 3-point shot. He nails it.
Big 3. That's it to 5.
68-63. Here's Bewley with it on the left side. Bewley trying to face guard Spillman. And here's Bunch with it. On the right side, out to Jackson Reese. Fakes, drives. He'll throw it off the right side to Hall. Hall brings it back out, gives it to Bewley. Getting pressure from Davis. Now he turns and looks. Has to do something with it. And a technical foul has been called on Burchett.
That's his 5th anyway.
He was taunting Tate Spillman.
That's the one I told you the last couple times down. He was face guarding Bewley. That time he was face guarding Bewley. That time Spillman. All off the ball, and I just thought he was getting more and more aggressive. I didn't see that time exactly what he did, but that's going to be 5. He's out of the game.
Well, who's going to shoot the technical free throws? Bewley? So Bray Bewley at the line. He's not been to the free throw line tonight. Coach Irwin not happy right now. And he's close to getting a technical foul.
Yeah, very close. I understand. I didn't see it. I know he was face guarding him, but that's nothing illegal about face guarding, but it is if something else is going on.
We got some irate fans behind us here. Bewley at the line to shoot the technical free throws, and he got it. (69-63). Bewley for the second one, good. 70-63. And the Trojans will have the basketball. 2:41 to play. Comes into Reese. Reese gets it across the line, and he's fouled. Reach in. Mason picks up his third. Jackson Reese at the line. He's 1 of 2 his last trip. Free throw is good. Makes it 71-63. 2:37 to play. Second one for Reese on the way, good. 72-63. 2.5 minutes to play. Davis, he's palming the ball out there. And now they go inside to Young. It goes through the hands of Mason and out of bounds. As Reese looks to inbound. And it's stolen by Young. Gives it out to McCutcheon for 3. It is no good. And we got a foul on the rebound. They're going to put it on Graham Hall. His third, team's third of the fourth quarter with 2:22 to play. They're going to bring Drew Davis back in for Clinton. And it'll be poor to toss it in for the Bulldogs. Comes in the corners. Davis launching up a three-pointer. Rims, comes off. Ball's tapped off. Spillman's got it for Trojans. He'll head up to Bewley on the right side. Being chased out there. Foul on Young, and that's his second. I don't know why.
What's he doing? It's 2:11 left in the game, and there's no sense in fouling that way.
Bewley at the line. He made a pair of technical free throws just a little bit ago. Free throw good. 3 for 3. 18 for Bray Bewley. 73-63 Trojans. Second shot of the way. Got it. 74-63. An 11-point lead for Barren. 2:10 to go in the basketball game. Davis throwing it up. Had it blocked. Foul.
It'll be a absolute miracle if there's not another technical.
Yeah.
This was a very, very peaceful.
It was for a while.
Well executed offensive game for about 2.5 quarters. It turned into more of a slugfest, especially in the fourth quarter.
74-64. And Cohen Davis back to the line. He's 3 for 3, now 4 for 4. Cuts the lead to 9 at 74-65. 2:06 to play. Here's a pass picked off by Davis. Trying to go long with it. And now Davis drives and he collides. It's going to be a blocking foul on Jackson Reese. His fourth.
Yeah, Barron's got to start handling the ball better. It's back-to-back. It's 2 turnovers in the last 3 possessions.
Yeah, and you put Davis right back in the free throw line. And he can nail them. First one is good.
Yeah, when you're trying to come from behind, scoring with the clock stopped is ideal.
74-66. One more for Davis. 2 minutes to play. Shot goes up and he hits it. 7-point lead. Was 11. Comes into Clemens. Puts in the backcourt. Gives it to Spillman. And we've got a blocking foul. And that will be on McCutcheon.
Number 4.
It's 4 on him.
No argument that time from the Clinton bench.
So at the line is Tate Spillman.
Right now, you just got to make free throws and take care of the ball. Prefer defensively not to give up any open threes.
First one's good for Spillman. Makes it 75-67. Second shot for Spillman in the air. Too strong. Ball slapped out long. Taken by Clemens at midcourt. Over to Hall and out to Bewley. Bewley being chased by Davis out there. Now works it left side, gives to Bunch. He's in a trap, dumps it back to Bewley. Bewley now looking. Facing to Clemens. And now he travel. Thought he got tripped up.
Well, Cannon Young was trying to foul. He must have walked.
Yeah, because he's only got 2 fouls on him, and Steele Burchett's fouled out after that technical foul. Cohen Davis has 4 on him. He picks up the basketball. Now they're going to call a moving screen on Cannon Young.
Yeah, it's actually the right
got
call.
Tate Spillman there.
A lot of talking going on too out here.
And Tate Spillman will go to the free throw line. Nope. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's an offensive foul.
Yeah, right.
So there's no shooting. Yeah.
75-67. Kate Hardy at midcourt across the way. Looking. Sends it out deep. In the backcourt to Bewley. And he's going to be fouled.
I mean, these are just obvious fouls.
I'm going to put this one on Cameron Irwin.
I don't know why.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be another technical. It's just a matter of time. I mean,
Bray Bewley at the line. 2 shots. First one good.
Again, what's amazing is how the intensity just all of a sudden changed. You know, it was just like both teams just kind of playing and so forth, and then all of a sudden, it's really in the fourth quarter, Clinton just became, in my opinion, just extra aggressive, and it kind of took them out of what they were doing even offensively.
Yeah. 77-67. Bewley connects on both. There's a minute 23 still to go here. Here's Nick Poore for 3. No. Rebound to Jackson Reese. And a foul on Young, and that's his 4th.
Yeah, right now the official's going to call anything close right now just to maintain some type of order.
And Jackson Reese will go to the free throw line. Franklin Simpson beats Glasgow tonight 58-56, the boys' game. Jackson Reese at the line for 2. First one's good. 78-67. Reese puts it in the air, got it. Largest lead for Barren, 12 points, 79-67, a minute 15 to play. Here's Davis with the basketball, drives against Spillman, he puts it up, no good, but a foul. Spillman second. Going to put Cohen Davis at the line. Davis is 6 for 6 from the charity stripe. Free throw, no good. One more. Davis back in the line for one more. It's in the air and it comes out. And it is saved in bounds, and Bewley will let it go out of bounds as Clinton County tried to save it. 2 misses by Cohen Davis. And 1:08 to play. Barren up by 12 as Mason Bunch will toss it in. They get the ball in play to Reese. He's going to drive to the basket, puts it up, got it, and a foul. Foul is on Cameron Irwin. 81-67 Trojans.
This is the longest two minutes in history of basketball right now. Like I said, it will be a miracle if there's no more, if there's not another technical.
1:05 to play, full timeout by Clinton County. 81-67 Trojans. I just hope I've kept up with the free throws here. There's been a bunch out of the fourth quarter. I'm looking at this: 6, 10, 11, 17, 23 foul shots in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, I mean, in the first half there wasn't
3 of 5 in the first half,
and it's really this. I really don't know what happened, but in the fourth quarter, Clinton, in all fairness, I'm just trying to be fair, just got extremely aggressive defensively. With hand checks and just extremely aggressive, and the game was still relatively close. I don't really know what caused that, but sometimes, you just have, in my opinion, you just have to play another game. You just got to move on. This game is pretty much over, and you just let it go.
Free throw is up and good for Reese. Old-fashioned three-point play, 82-67. 1 minute to play in the basketball game. 3 in the air, Longwood air ball underneath, but put up, no good by Poor. Tapped over, Bunch grabs it, gives it off to Reese. Reese dribbles it up court, and he's fouled by Irwin.
And they're not going to let it go. I mean, that was basically a bump out of bounds, and then a secondary push after the first one.
Jackson Reese at the line. First free throw is good. 13 points for Jackson Reese. He's got one more. 52 and a half seconds to play. Barren up by 16 and make it 17. 84-67. Here comes Davis. Quickly down the floor. Gives it off to the left wing for a 3 that is no good. Hall with a rebound. And boy, we got people tangled up underneath. Cade Hardy is going to be called for the foul as him and Jackson Mason got tangled up.
Yeah, it's every time there's a rebound or something, it's bodies going every which way.
Mason had 13 points in the first half, has not scored in the second half. He did not make the free throw. Cash Moore is going to come in for Tate Spillman.
Good move. I'd be real tempted just to get my players out of this game.
Yes. And back at the line is Mason for one more. It's on the way, and it's no good. Mason Bunch with a rebound. And a foul. We're going to put it on Mason, his fourth. And Bunch will head to the free throw line for 2 shots. Mason Bunch with 3 threes in the basketball game with a shoulder injury, but came right back in. Free throw is good.
It's almost like it's a stinger, maybe.
5 guys in double figures tonight for the Trojans. 85-67 Barren. Mason Bunch back to the line for one more. It's on the way, and it is good. William Compton coming in. Got Carter Browning on the court for the Trojans. Jackson Reese, Cade Hardy, and Cash Moore. For the final 38 seconds, 86-67 Barren. They dump it down underneath the Young, and he's going to be fouled by Moore. Stops the clock with 33.7. Cannon Young, his first trip to the charity line, shooting about 61% of the season. 2 shots, first one on the way, good. And he's got 17 points tonight. 86-68.
It's going to be a good win by the Trojans.
Yes.
What was that?
I don't know if he intended to miss it or what.
Yeah,
they lose it out of bounds.
Yeah, he threw a line drive off the rim.
Why?
Down 18.
Why?
I don't know.
Good gracious alive.
I don't know. And now timeout for Clinton. And I don't know why either.
30.9 to play.
I guess where he can just he just continues to mouth at the official. I mean, there just comes a time when you just, like I said, you move on. I learned that a long time ago.
Yep.
You're going to have these officials again sometime. The game's over. Just move on.
Yep. Tuesday night, Taylor County will be here. Girl-boy doubleheader.
You should have 2 good games. The girls' game should be both games should be good. I'll just be honest with you.
Girls' game at 5:30. Last 2 regular season games next week, both here at home.
I will say the officials have shown pretty good control. They've got more patience than me, to be honest with you.
Yeah. As Cash Moore looks to inbound.
Clinton continues the full court press.
Gets it into Jackson Reese. He splits the defenders. Gets it across the line. Now looks. He's going to have to do something with it. They smack it out of his hands. They take it away. And they save it in bounds. Young misses a shot. He got too far underneath the basket. Compton with the rebound. Gives it to Hardy with 10 seconds to play. Hardy in the backcourt. Bounces it off now. Carter Browning will just hold it, let the time run out. And Barren County wins it big. 86-68 over Clinton County to win the homecoming game 2024. Trojans go to 18-10 on the year. Clinton falls to 18-10. 86-68 to final. Trojans win it. We'll be back to the postgame in a moment on 104 The Score.
I have been taking ag class since my 8th grade year. In 8th grade, I was able to be the BCMS FFA secretary, and that's when I first started falling in love with FFA and ag classes. It has made me such a better public speaker. Before FFA, I was scared to get up on the stage and give a speech or even perform with the drama club. But now it has helped me become a better speaker, a better leader, a better server as well, because FFA is also very service-based, and it's really has helped me come out of my comfort zone.
Hey son, what you doing?
Daddy, I'm gonna own a dealership one day.
All right, I'll dream with you.
From one small dream to over 25 dealerships in the state of Kentucky, we have set out to provide Kentuckians with reliable vehicles and the best customer service for over 50 years. This may have started with a simple dream, but our dedication to our customers will go on for generations.
Clinton with her 10th loss of the season. CPC Commodities post-game report. CPC Commodities, proven on our farm and made for yours. Barren County led 22-21 at the end of one, 37-34 at halftime, 57-50 after 3. They scored 29 in the fourth quarter to Clinton County's 18 to win it by 18, 86-68. Looking at scoring, I haven't had a chance to even tally up the field goals and free throws yet. We'll do that here in a little bit. But Clinton County tonight had 5 players in double figures, led by Cannon Young with 17, 15 for Cohen Davis, 13 for Jackson Mason, all those in the first half, 11 for Nick Poor, and 10 for Steele Burchett. 2 points for Drew Davis. Barren County tonight hit 9 threes, 5 in the second half, hit 4 in the first half, and 5 players in double figures tonight for Coach Warren Cunningham, led by Tate Spillman with 26. He had 17 in the second half, 21 for Bray Bewley. He had 13 of those in the second half, 14 for Jackson Reese. Mason Bunch scores 11 on 3 threes. Graham Hall also with 11 points tonight, 9 of those in the first quarter, and 4 points for Gavin Nunn. And I haven't, John, I've not had a chance to count up the free throws. I'll let you talk while I'm trying to add it up here.
Well, it was a good win for the Trojans. I mean, like I said, the game just, it was so beautifully played in the first half, you know, offensively 37-31, but both teams were really smooth. And all of a sudden, in the fourth quarter, it just turned into a kind of a slugfest. But nevertheless, Clinton's got a nice team. They got good size, good guard play there. They will, I would not be surprised to see them come out of that district. But give Barren credit. They look fresher to me. I think the time off, you know, they went through a rugged stretch of games. I think they're a little bit fresher, and you can just tell the guards in particular had a lot of life in their legs. I thought Spillman was outstanding. I thought Bray Bewley, that's the best I've seen him play maybe this year. Got really good contribution off the bench too from who was it? Jackson Reese. I think Jackson Reese came off the bench and put in I think 14 points, a lot of those layups, and just a good win for the Trojans.
The way I added up, and I may be wrong, this is not official. We'll get Keith Weaver's book, probably double check it here, but Barren was 26 of 33 from the foul line. Had 26 field goals, 9 threes. And Clinton County had 2 fewer field goals than the Trojans. They were 16 of 24. So there were 57 free throws shot in this game.
Yeah, and
most of them in the fourth quarter.
Most of them in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
And that's where the game just really kind of changed, to be perfectly honest with you. But give Barren credit. I thought they held their composure when the game kind of got a little bit aggressive and at times out of control. But I thought Barren did a nice job kind of handling the pressure and staying under control.
Yeah. Coach Cunningham will be out shortly. Post-game break, we'll take that, and then we'll come back and continue our post-game wrap-up here. Trojans 86, Clinton County 68 on 104 The Score.
At the culmination of our pathways, students have the opportunity to go out into the community and to be able to co-op. It's through these experiences that kids get real life experience. They get to practice the skills that they learn in the class, hands-on.
I'm working here at Commonwealth Broadcasting Corporation, and it's just really awesome. I get to do lots of cool stuff like write commercials. I've voiced a couple commercials, and I just kind of help out with whatever anybody needs. My favorite part is getting to meet all the different kinds of people and also just getting opportunities like this co-op. It's really just been a wonderful learning experience.
Favorite part is just being able, instead of being in a classroom where you have to sit all day, you're doing your own work for something that you're actually interested in. I would recommend this course to other students just because it'll let them know if they would like to do this for a career.
What I really like about with Project Lead the Way and with the STEAM content that I get to teach is it makes those real world connections. It's allowing kids to put their brain in action. It's not that, we're not at that time in the game where we're sitting and getting and taking notes and content. It's taking that content and applying it to real world selections. And that's what Project Lead the Way is allowing us to do and create those opportunities. Those students that you have in the classroom that may struggle with that reading and math are thriving with this content because they're able to put solutions to problems and fix things that they wouldn't necessarily get in a normal math or reading classroom.
Just being able to figure out what didn't work and how to make it work and how to work through that process just in itself for you as a person is important, but also it builds those skills that are going to be necessary for each grade that follows us.
Fouls, and so they were so aggressive, and I mean, and they were calling the fouls, and they were fouls.
Well, I thought so too, and that's the way they play. And I mean, we knew that they would be aggressive and be physical. That's who they are, and that's how they play. And I'm not being critical. I mean, because they've won a lot of games, and sometimes I wish we were more physical and aggressive. But I was really proud of our team. I thought we played well. We held our composure there. Things got a little chaotic, but I thought we held our composure. We took care of the ball and made free throws down the stretch. But Bray and Tate were tremendous, and I wish I could get Bray Bewley to be that aggressive all the time. He was shooting pull-up jumpers and stuff that we've tried to get him to do, and he was just really, really good. And I thought Jackson Reese gave us great minutes off the bench. He made free throws down the stretch there. Mason made some big shots. Graham was going early, and then he got in foul trouble. But just a complete team effort by our guys, and I was really proud of them.
Yeah, John, you want to talk to the coach?
I thought you said what I was going to say. Your two guards were tremendous. I thought they were fresher. I think the little break that you had probably really helped them.
I don't know about them, but the coach is. I can tell you that.
They had fresh legs. You could just tell how Spillman and Bewley, they just looked fresh to me, and that was the best I've seen Bray play this year.
Yeah, he was aggressive, and he made shots, but he was also looking for his shot. He shot a couple deep ones here. Made a big one, I thought, there in front of the bench to kind of help push the lead out a little bit. But, we've been through a brutal stretch, and we've been able to get some rest. We had good practice yesterday. We haven't practiced in weeks. It seems like the only times we've been able to practice, we had like 2 games coming up. So, as you know, you can't do a whole lot in those days. But we were able to actually, get after it a little bit yesterday and have a good spirited workout, and I thought it showed tonight.
When was the last time we had 5 guys in double figures?
I don't know. We
don't
score 86 very often. But we shot it well, we scored it, and then we made free throws down the stretch of the game.
That is 26 of 33. I may have missed 1 or 2 somewhere.
In the book, it's got 25 of 32, so either one's pretty good.
That's pretty close, I guess. Well, Coach, great win for you tonight. I know you got 2 games left here next week. Taylor County, pretty good basketball team on Tuesday night.
Yeah, they are. I think they're really good. I haven't watched them yet, but I know how good that they are. I know that they've had a lot of success over the last couple of years and got a lot of those guys back. So I've known Montreal Irvin for a long time. He was a GA with us at Campbellsville the year I was there 24 years ago. He was with us. He had just finished playing there, but does a really good job. He's coached a couple of different places, but has done a really good job there. And it'll be a really good test for our team because I know how good they are. They've played a really good schedule. You can't look at their record and say, well, they may not be real good, but they've played a really, really good schedule.
King of the Bluegrass.
Yeah, they've played some. I think they may have played in the Lexington tournament too.
Yep, Lexington
Catholic tournament. So they've played a really good schedule, and that region is tough. But it will have our hands full here. It's good to finish with a home stretch here too. Right. How much we've been on the road, but we got 2 tough games coming up, and we've just got to continue to get some rest and continue to work and get better in practice.
Looks like it's been 11 years since we played Taylor County.
It's been a while. Yeah, we've played them off and on at times, and it's been a good rivalry when we've played. It's been a good game for both of us because usually the 2 teams are pretty similar.
I know they beat Glasgow by 12 Tuesday night.
Yes,
and, they got a Lions kid average 20 a game.
Yeah, they do, and I looked at a little bit of that today, but I haven't watched anything on them yet, so I just kind of try to take it one at a time here.
Mason Bunch went out with holding his shoulders. He seemed to be okay. He knocked down 3.
He made a shot there, and seemed, like you said, seemed to be okay. He said he was good. He was still kind of holding his shoulder a little bit after he went in, so we'll just keep an eye on it and see how everything goes.
Well, Coach, congratulations to you. We'll see you on Tuesday night.
All right, thanks, Jay.
Coach Warren Cunningham, the Trojans winning 86-68 over Clinton County tonight. Hard-fought win there, especially. It just got really physical and aggressive there in the fourth quarter, but Trojans, held their composure and made some free throws and win the ball game.
Yeah, beat a good team. I like. Clinton's got good players. They really, really have good players. But I just thought we played well. I thought our guards were good. As I mentioned, we've mentioned several times, Mason Bunch made some big shots. Nice to have Graham Hall back. I thought he did a good job as well. Good win in front of a really good crowd, too. I was really impressed with the crowd.
Big crowd. It's probably the second biggest crowd we've had this year, other than the Glasgow game, I would say.
I agree.
Time to name the MVP of the game. Brought to you by Edward Jones Financial Advisor Jamie Harris.
Are you allowed to go, Co?
Yes.
Let's go with the 2 guards.
Okay.
I thought Bewley.
I think it was all around. Everybody played. Jackson Reese, 14 points tonight.
He had a really good game, too.
Spillman and Bewley combined for 46.
But like I said, I thought it was the best I've seen Bewley play. He was good. Spillman's almost always good. He, 20-something points. But, yeah, if you want to throw in Jackson Reese, throw him in there. 14 points off the bench.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So Good night all overall. Trojanettes win 65-33. Trojans win 86-68. And join John and James, Brown Sports Bag, Monday at 4.
I'll be there.
104 the score.
I think we got some softball, baseball coaches coming in.
Yeah, and it's soon be softball, baseball season around the Bluegrass. So looking forward to that. But we got a lot of basketball still to go with 2 more games next week, Taylor County and Russell County Tuesday and Thursday. And then we head to the district tournament. And again, we'll be broadcasting every tournament game, district and region. The district will be here on 104.7 The Score. All the regional tournament games, all 14 on Nash 103.7 and here on 104 The Score. So we always look forward to tournament time, but got 2 more regular season games to go and good teams coming in here Tuesday and Thursday.
Yeah, it should be a good week next week. Taylor and Russell County, 2 good teams. Taylor County girls are really good too, so it should be 2 good for sure Tuesday night. And I expect even the Thursday night Russell County game should have some good games.
Yeah. Congratulations to Hadley Adams, the homecoming queen for 2024 here at Barren County High, the 50th homecoming at Barren County High School. Trojanettes winning earlier tonight, 65-33, and the Trojans win 86-68. Till Tuesday night for John Butler and our studio producer, Todd Belcher. This is Jay Turner. Thanks for being with us, and good night from Bobby Steenbergen Court at Barren County High School.